Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Hey,
Connecting.
Hello, 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 hello. It's me. It is the monotone MC himself, the master of ceremony, the mic controller, whatever you want to call me. It's probably right, as long as it's good. Unless I did something wrong, then you can call me something bad. That's the rules. Hello. What's going on? I how do I put this? I missed you, chat. It's true. I missed my chat. I have the best chat. It's true. I took a poll on Twitch and YouTube across every channel that tries to do what we do, and it's true. I have the best chat. All the metrics that matter, my chat is the healthiest, the most attractive, the kindest, the strongest. You know? So, here's to you guys. That thing in your head, it's a hat. It's just backwards. Yvonne's like, that hat on your head? I haven't seen a hat before. It's like, we don't wear hats, asshole. Myth, what's up, dude? P9 is here. Koname is here. Dwayne is here. I know Dwayne is here. I was just talking in Discord to this mother trucker. Someone says, can someone explain this? Never seen that before. That, my friend, would be the police doing some police work after policing some criminals who did things that would attract the police. Excellent. I was just talking to young Dwayne on Discord. Love to see that. Hello, everybody. How the hell are you? Let me say hello to those that showed up, and then we'll talk about stuff. Yvonne wants me to switch hats, maybe. Manny is here. I skipped Manny completely. I'm not sure. Oh, you know why? Because he gave me money. That's why. Manny was like, hey, I'm here. And then Gravy, like, right after was like, hey, here's a sub. And I'm like, Manny who? Who the hell is Manny? And why is he at my front door knocking loud as hell? Makes no sense. Manny, what's up? Good to see everybody. Pukaton is here. What's up, man? Also missed Pukaton as well. Everybody gets missed. I told you I missed you. Stelinium, what's up? Got some of my first solo kills today. You can link the Z-kill. We'll pull it up on stream. Ludwig, how are you, man? What's going on? Guest Shell is here. Shit's rigged. It's true. Wreckrail followed the stream. You followed the stream. I haven't even done anything yet. I haven't even earned your follow yet. Thank you, Gravy. Very kind of you, by the way. You don't have to sub to the channel, bro. But I guess you already know that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Young Pagel is here. Pagel, long time chatter, first time call. Should I have you guys call in on Discord to the show? What do you think about that? Is that a bad idea? Lucas is here. What's up, buddy? Pat Pineapple Pirate is here. Can't not say Pat's name. It's too alliteratively awesome. Pukatin, hope you're having an awesome day, dude. Talking about a deluge I saw earlier. Bagel says approximately 350 days until Ant 17 trailer. Yeah, so this is probably going to be the last episode of Ant that's like just me fucking off. I know, that's sad, right? But I really enjoy making the challenge modes. They're not, I call them challenge modes. They're just normal videos, but like episode 14, 15, 10, some of these are challenge modes where I have a theme and I go out and do something cool. It's like an episode of Magic School Bus. Okay. So this was probably the last one that's just a total fucking mess. If I have it my way. The future ones will be easier to make. They'll be more focused and fun. And we'll kind of touch base on what I'm doing as well between each episode. But this one is like dirty intimate as well. Like you're seeing me do all types of crazy things and fuck up. Very reminiscent of earlier episodes, but kind of done in a different way. Like I don't know what the word is. Film wise, I don't know. It's just everything's different. Spectator, what's up? Dude, chill hop. Fabio is here. What's up? I'm back, baby. Hey, welcome back to Eve and the channel. What's going on? How are you? I know this name. Hold on, I'm catching up still. There's people splurging a ton of cash on a couple seconds of content. You mean like porn? Like OnlyFans? Oh no. That's true. Well, I mean, I guess for them it's quite satisfying. Although I'd have to imagine that would be pretty unsatisfying after you've paid the money and like you do the thing. I don't know though. Maybe it's great. I have no idea. Maybe I'm missing out. Reading the channel explains the channel. Nah, it's okay. I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I was just trying to cut right to the chase. Yeah, no, I have it's called Chill Hop. They put out a new playlist every season, every year. So we're on winter 2025. So we'll get a spring 2026 eventually. And it's basically just their songs they've like bought or whatever. But it's usually like 8-9 hours long, the playlists. And I really quite like it. It's been my normal background music for years now. Will there be a market for only trailers? Of course. Wally Cruz, what up? Yvonne, how you doing? Is that a do-rag? It's not a do-rag. It's a fucking hat. It's just backwards. Y'all crazy, bro. Sorry, I'm lying. It's okay. I'm just teasing. It does kind of look like a do-rag, actually. I'm not going to lie. And but the thing is, I would never in a trillion years wear a fucking do-rag. I'm not an asshole. It's just the angle. If you were here in person, you'd be checking me out from the side. You know what I mean? Getting that side profile. Seeing that the purple bill back here. You would know. OMW is here. What's up, dude? My new favorite YouTuber is streaming when I'm awake, more likely than I thought. Holy shit, what's up, Fanatic Rabbit? I'm your new favorite YouTuber. How often do you change favorite YouTubers? I just want to know, like, how long do I have? Do I have, like, do I got a couple days as your fave? Because if so, like, I'm gonna use and abuse that. Yo, check this out, chat. Check this out. Look. Is that not the cutest fucking muffin you've ever seen in your life? It's like the size of, like, nothing. It's so small. It's a mini muffin. And it's, guess the flavor. Guess the flavor of these mini muffins, chat. First person to get it gets abso-fucking-lutely nothing. What type of flavor do you think this is? You're not going to get it. PK's here. What's up, buddy? Just talking to you as well. Hope you have an awesome rest of your week, mister. I almost called you Buddy Brown, but... Your Buddy Brown, you. Oh, these are the kills you got? All right, let's check out Selenium's kills. He said he's got a couple of solo kills for the first time ever. So you got to be proud of your boy. So here we got a Pioneer. Nice. That's a new ship. We'll give you 1 point for that. Squiz is giving you 1 point for that. Another Pioneer. Good man. 2 points. He's 2-0 right now. 2 points. Woo! Holy shit. And he smokes a wolf. Yo, why are you so good at this game? 7 points. I've gotten 0 points in this time. Oh God. Well done. Stellinium. Let me give you a couple claps. I love it. I love when people fight and have fun. I don't know what it's like for other people. I'll just talk as a man. We kind of, sometimes some of us have this like competitive urge to kind of duke it out, right? It's kind of cool to do it in a game, right? Rather than going to the bar and getting wasted and getting mad at each other and smacking each other around and going to jail and getting shot. Smo boy, what's up? Rorschach was awesome. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, this type of stuff is interesting. I have a whole list of adventures I want to take, but this episode, there was no adventure. Spoiler alert. It was just me and my gameplay. Just raw and intimate. Pixie crap, what's going on? Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Chlorokin officially, I'm sorry, I thought it was a do-rag or whatever. No, it's okay. It looks a little bit like a do-rag, you're right. You're 100% right. I should probably turn it around so people stop getting confused by it. Fabby says doing good. TY, I hope you're all good in all aspects. I'm good in some aspects and I'm getting better in others. Some suck, but you know what? That's life, G. I got you guys. I think that's kind of a dub. What are you wearing on your head? It does look like a dub. All right, fuck it. I'm turning it around. You guys are fired. All of you. Are you implying that do-rag wearers are an asshole? No, I'm implying that do-rag is for a type of hair that I don't have. And I would be wearing, if I wore a rag on my head, it would be literally me trying to be cool. That's what I'm implying. All right, this will make you guys feel better. Guys, we got the bill in the building. The bill is in the building. Show us your waves, Ninja. Exactly. Huckton understands that. I don't have fucking waves. I have a molding hairline and a very floppy antenna. That's it. Now, would I like some wavy hair? Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that. All right, I solved it, guys. Sorry, I'll never wear it backwards again. You know what I should do? I should get a do-rag cam and put it here to prove I'm not wearing a do-rag at any given time. Born Crusher, what's going on? Muffin flavor. No, this is actually French toast flavored. Holy shit, someone got it. Between a few months to a few years, that's awesome. I got back to Eve recently, made the most progress I ever did, and it meant life was appealing. I love that. I mean, we're on those characters right now. I don't know if you watched all the videos or not, but, you know, we play them, a couple of them on stream, doing some small stuff, hanging out. Pecan. Yeah, it was actually French toast flavored. No caramel, though. I think we all like the idea of you in a do-rag. Do you guys know what this is and what it's for? It's not for my hair, folks. Okay? Do you understand? It's not it's actually like, I guess some people wear it as a fashion choice, but this is for a type of hair I don't have. That's what I'm trying to explain to people that don't hang out with many black people. Chad is brutal today. Went from looking like a pimp to a dad of 3 kids by turning the hat around. I don't know. Dude, I'm neither of these. I'm just that weird nerd. I wear a draggish thing in my work under my hard hat to, a rag. Stop it from fucking in my hair. I like it, yeah. Fedora time, bro. You think I should get a fedora? I think I should not get a fedora, Brown Bay. I wear one under my helmet when I ride, yeah. Well, if you're wearing something under a helmet, that's different. Huckton over on YouTube. Hope you're having a good day, dude. He's joking about the hair too. Show us your waves, Ninja. I love it. FG over there. We got dueling over there. What the fuck is good, folks? So I got 3 things I could do. I could shoot something, I could scoop something, or I could hack something. What do I do? Inverse says it's kind of comfy. What, a rag? I don't know. I've never worn one. I can't imagine. What's up, Invert? I bet it feels like a beanie. I've worn beanies. Come on. Get a pork pie hat or other. Shoot and scoop? No hacking? Ivan, why can't I hack? Why are you holding me down like this? Guys, you know what I've been playing? You know what I've been playing? Holy shit. You know what I've been playing? For the past 2 days, the reason why nobody's seen me on Discord. I've been playing this game called Original 2, Sins of Original Divinity Sins 2. Original. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. I've played it for like 20 hours now in like 2 days, so I must enjoy it. Also, I met a lizard and I fucking killed him because he's an idiot. And what else did I do? There was this guy like, ooh, I'm religious. I'm so cool. I'm like, all right, man, that's cool. And he's like, and he did mad religion to mad people. The bad kind. He was like, religion. And like the dude was like, ugh. And like, he just can't live anymore. So I was like, all right, well, that guy's got to go. So I fucked him up. What else did I do? Oh, there's this dude in a camp. There was this guy that was cooking for everybody in the ghetto that I was like locked in. And he was just an asshole, so I fucking killed his ass. Am I doing a murder hobo adventure? Yes. Am I regretful at all over my choices? No. If you don't know what I'm talking about Larian's previous game before Baldur's Gate 3 called Divinity Original Sins 2 or something. I don't know what it's called. It's extremely good. It's literally better than Baldur's Gate 3. I'm so pissed. It's faster, like combat's faster, smoother. There's not like a lot of like rules that are hitched to an older paper system that don't make sense digitally. They're all like digitally friendly. Oh, bruh. Oh, I've been having so much fun. What's up, Janiscu? How you doing? I'm excited for scooping. Yeah? All right, I'll do a little scoop skis. Yeah, it's so much fun. I literally just started. I'm like not leaving. Like you get, spoiler alert, you end up in a jail at the start. Like I'm not leaving. I'm just doing everything in the jail. I live there now. That's my home. I'm literally killing anybody I meet unless like I like the cut of their jib. It's like, fuck, dude. Oh, God. I'm playing Sebel, like the assassin who like has a needle and like tattoos shit. Bro, I'm like eating people's legs. It's literally insane. It's fucking unhinged. Anyway. I tried playing Raft and started and just kept starving. How the hell are ya, Peter? Is the jailhouse murder hobo experience literally? I'm just doing it big. Yeah, the very first guy who wanted to join my party, he was like, "Hello there, I am a lizard," and I'm like, "A word?" He's like, "I've enslaved your kind before," and I literally looked dude in the eyes. I was like, "Man, I'm so happy this is the like a CRPG, and I'm allowed to fuck you up because I'm going to kill you." He's like, "I don't think that's a good idea," and I just looked dude straight in the eyes again. I said, "Listen, you are a lizard. I'm an elf. Okay. There's no way you're gonna win this. I'm way smarter than you." And he was like breathing fire on me and biting me and shit. I was like, all right, well, I don't really want to be an elf in this situation. Bro, I saw the new Top Gun movie. There's a new Top Gun movie. Entrepreneur says, I just saw the new Top Gun movie. I didn't realize that in the first Top Gun movie, the volleyball scene where they're all playing volleyball, that same actor plays Wilson in Tom Hanks' Castaway, Small World. Bro, I did not fucking know that. Honestly, a tiny bit of a spoiler for those who haven't seen Castaway. So you're probably going to have to, you know, do some type of spoiler tag in the future. What's up, Entrepreneur? That was pretty good. Sorry I didn't react. I was doing you dirty. Night Redox, what up? So somebody wants to hack. Somebody wants to shoot and scoop. Okay, fine. Well, that's lame. Fine. Have it your way. Is that Burger King? I fucking do not like Burger King. I do not like fast food anymore. I don't know what happened to me. I'm a changed man. Are there spoilers on a 20-year-old movie? Yeah, definitely, Breed. How you doing? Yeah, if you didn't know that Wilson in Castaway was also in the first Top Gun movie, like this would probably fuck you up. I'm still like waiting to watch The Godfather one day when I'm bored. I'm waiting to watch Breaking Bad one day when I'm bored. You know, I've never watched Game of Thrones. Maybe I'll watch that one day. I still haven't read The Expanse that I want maybe get. You know, I got stuff. I'm not worried about any of it. Anyway, hello. What are you guys doing? What did you do when I was not streaming? You're confused by the ending of The Expanse, yeah? Mythrandir, what's up? Going Mythandar and Mythrandir here. Waiting for the next stream, of course. Shut up, Dwayne. Shut up. Dwayne, when are you going to stream? You got a little bit of time. You can dunk on a stream. I'll go to your chat and cry about being a mod. I'm not a mod. Wah, I'm spooky. Wah, I'm not a moderator. I just need a chat to do it in. I'm currently looking through Nomad's... You on episode 5? Oh, shit. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Someone's going to get mad at me over that. Selenium is watching a Nomad Tale. Interesting. Guys, should we watch a Nomad Tale right now? Episode 1 through 15? Thoughts? What's interesting about a Nomad Tale is it's long as fuck. That's about it. It's really freaking long. It's crazy long. I mean, look at that. 3.5 hours on the last one. What if I told you that there's a long version that's 7 hours? That would be weird. He says, let's do it. Now, I've actually watched these on stream before. I guess now I'm kind of not into it anymore. I kind of am comfortable streaming and just doing what else. But I was thinking about running these one day for charity or something. You know, raise a couple bucks for something cool. Put some money in for myself, you know? Like, I'll donate some too. I don't think I'm going to watch them though. But what I will do is watch episode 16 on stream eventually, after like a couple weeks or whatever. You have to enable audio for my stream with a hype train for certain and mute me again via Tangia. I don't know what Tangia is, but I love it. I love that. That's advanced tech. Look at the view count on this bitch. Look at that. Look at the freaking views, chat. That is dumb. Also, look at episode 14. Kind of stands out view count wise. See that? It's a good episode. Plus, it's pink. Just started Nomad's Tale. It makes me want to do stupid shit. For real? You know what's so misleading about this series is like episodes 1 through 9 are like the first like couple months. And episodes 10 through 15 are like the next 3 years. Or more. It's crazy. Sup, Plovision, how are you doing? Finished the Full Expanse audiobook? Highly recommend it. I think I did. I got the book. Oh, well, the first. I don't know how many there are. I seriously haven't even looked. It's sitting in my pile of shit. Haiwan made me get it. We don't exist when you're not streaming. Our existence is contingent on you streaming. Gravy, getting real matrixy with it. You know Spooky's not here because he didn't fight back against that. You'd watch Dwayne be mute off stream? You think so? Would he be muted? Do you mute on comms or some shit? I never went on comms with Dwayne. "24/7 streams to just replay the VODs, but do it on my tail." Well, why? I mean, I don't play ads. What would the point be? In VOD stream with a ton of deleted scenes sprinkled in between. I see. That could be fun. Got it. I'm gonna get a bit of crime in my room. What are you doing? You smoking weed? Are you smoking weed, bro? Did you bring some for me, or what are you doing? I went and got my car fixed at my boy's place, and like he lit up a joint. He's like, "Hey, you want to hit it?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm a changed man. I don't want to hit that shit anymore, bro." He's like, "Oh, you don't smoke weed?" I'm like, "No, I just don't want to. I just don't want other people spit in my mouth anymore since the pandemic." He's like, "All right." A changed man. He took it well. He's a trooper. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this French toast mini muffin with 8,000 grams of sugar per square centimeter. And check this out. Watch, ready? New tech. Check this out. New tech. Who this? Wait, I should probably get rid of the Neocom in this. Yeah. We don't need the Neocom. Let me fix that now, actually. I'm gonna spend a second and fix my filter. Ah, shoot. Maybe I won't be able to. I didn't save the PSD. Alright, well, I'll do it later. Always save the PSD, chat. Oi, mate. You didn't download a core, did you? I think I'm gonna have like a small transparent thing in the middle here, basically. Alright, let's kill these things, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I don't know. Maybe we'll just die. And then we'll take this cloud because Yvonne wants us to do gas. Because Yvonne's a bad boy. Yvonne's a bad man. There's no help in this guy. I would totally download a car if possible. You can download most of a gun, right? That's pretty cool. Raggy. Would you download a subway system though, or a train, or would you only download a car? Is my question. I want to download a mega yacht.
Warp drive active.
You have enough for everyone here? You have enough weed for everybody here? Wait, hold on. How many chatters do we have? Wait a second. 67 viewers on Twitch and I just started. And you have enough weed for 67 people? What are you, fucking Willie Nelson? What's up, Cumby? What's up, George? How you doing? Do you even have a use for a subway? Not here, I don't. Some of our cities could probably use them, but they'd be really long and expensive because of how spread out they are. You know what I mean?
Warp drive active.
Just killing some turrets. You don't have to do this. Makes you a bit of a mark, but it's okay. I got other characters logged on. Somebody shoots me, they should probably be pretty careful. You got shops where you used to live? Yeah, it's legal here in my state. Well, medicinally, I guess. You went to your first wormhole yesterday? What happened? Did you get spooked out? Were you scared? Your first wormhole. You're just like staring at that.
Autopilot disabled.
Hey yo, one of them
Waypoint
killed my little baby drone. This
Wagwan
son of a
Delilah.
bitch. Yo, he shot my hobgoblin dead. I can't, the fucking nerve of these stupid little things. I can't believe them. I can't believe they would do that. Harvey's here. What's up, dude? He says Wagwan Delilah. It means no worries. So you did some sites. What type of sites did you do? So you probably went into a class 1, 2, or 3, right? Do you know what class you were in? Waiting for PoE 2 to download? Oh shit, is it patch day? Uh-oh. That's scary.
Drive active.
By the way, you don't have to do this. I'm just clowning around. I normally don't do combat, so every once in a while when I shoot something, it's like, statistically, I'm alright. You did a combat set that dropped 10 mil worth of blue loot? Yeah. Probably a class 2 then. Yeah, they really start to drop a little bit of loot with class 3 and upwards. That's generally where most people farm. 2 is like training grounds. Still cool though. Also, don't forget whenever you kill a battleship in J-Space, you should try to salvage it. Get some good loot out, or some good salvage on average. Harvey, how the fuck are you, sir? Thank you for the subscription. It's very kind of you. 14 months. Feels like you just joined the chat. But here we are. I have a feeling this is going to be a recurring thing for me. People skipping a year randomly. Me being like, what the f... Remember, if you're new to the game, you're like, well, what the fuck's going on here? Remember, like, we don't have a local. We can't see who's here. There could be 1,000 people logged on right next to me. I would never know. And that sounds like, what the fuck? Why would you live there? But like we were trying to tell Patrick earlier, it actually is one of those things that, with the right mindset, makes you safer. Is it lagging? What's going on? I was gonna say, what the fuck was that?
Warp drive active.
Good job doing your first site. Here's hoping there's many more. Wow, that's surprisingly optimistic for Harvey. Usually Harvey, you know, blows some steam off. You know what I'm saying? About Eve. Feeling alright? I'm just kidding. You had it uninstalled? Okay, I got you. Takes me longer and I believe costs more for me to ride the subway instead of driving. It don't make sense. That's just a bad subway, right? I think one combat site dropped 10 million loot. I love day tripping in wormholes, and I was trying to hit the winter explo sites recently. Ended up in some small alliances space and almost got rolled by a fleet. Somehow, by sheer dumb luck, I survived. That, my friend, sounds like an adventure gone right. I love that. Now imagine you recorded it and narrated it. Boom! You're a video maker, Harry. What's up, Croup? Yeah, I guess I lagged on that. It's a little scary. You had a hiccup in game 2? Nice. Are we doing syndicate skips on the Outrider?
Active.
Yep. New year, new me. I can't be a bitter dickhead any longer. Bad for the child's mental health. I mean, you know, do what I do. Channel it into like posting on Reddit or something, you know? Just keep it away from everybody else. I mean, I'm pretty happy and optimistic on stream for the most part, but I still argue and get mad and, you know, am toxic. I guess maybe not the advice you want, but, you know, don't bottle it up. Just put it somewhere else. That's all, bro. Anyway, you don't need me to tell you shit. But I appreciate you looking out for the kids' health. I mean, shit. You know? That shit matters, man. The way that the people raising the kids, the way they acted matters. Proud of you for that. What's up, Scotty B90? Uh-oh. Yeah, I actually rolled all the scoops, Fabio. I rolled a shitload of Syndicate scoops and, you know, have a huge stock of these sweet ones. So it's not even just Syndicate, it's actually extra. It's crazy. I guess the odd flex, bro, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Drive active.
Good to see you, Mr. Scottington. How the hell are you? I am, I gotta fix that. There we go. Copy image, go here, go to Photopia. Mamma mia. We'll go scanning opsec.png, new layer, paste it. There we go. There we go. Shrink that bitch down. And then from this point on, chat, it's just a simple crop job. That's all. A simple crop job. All right, merge it down. Bada bing, bada boom, and then go here and then go export. I'm so good at photopia.net.org. And then if we go over here and we go to the OPSEC thing, we go to the fucking properties. Oh my god. We go here. Wow. 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 Incredible. Look, now we have no Neocom. Incredible. Now you can just peer through a couple of my UIs as I decide to OPSEC. Now, should I make a slight transparent in the middle? Maybe. I can imagine the middle having a slight transparency so you can see what's in the middle, but I kind of like this too. You have all those rolled scoops? Yeah, I bought 100 Syndicate scoops and rolled all 100 of them with unstables. And I got very lucky, in my opinion, based on what math I could understand. But I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that lucky. I want more coffee, chat. But my water is low. It says 0.3 liters. Again, I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough water for me, chat. So I'm gonna scoop some gas, but I'm gonna make coffee first because you're not my dad. You can't make me do things in the right order. So shout out to those on YouTube, chillin', Jack Cronus, good to see you. Everybody joining me on Twitch, I love your pretty faces. Let me get some more water for my coffee and we'll continue to hang out. Maybe I'll fuck up some Eve though. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Now you may be asking yourself, why would you do a PvE site with an ancillary armor wrapper and a blaster Proteus? The answer is fuck you. Alright? Using metric units instead of gallons or another rabbit pound square feet? Nah, it's just on the kettle. They use liters. How much money is in 100 Cindy's? Yeah, 100 Cindy's was 15 bill. The syndicates, the Mutaplasm, which I think was another bill. But in my opinion, I mean, I swear I rolled like 30 bill worth of scoops. Scotty says he's tired. Damn, G. You want some coffee? You want a little mini muffin? You want a mini muffin, bro? It's French toast flavored. I stole them from my girl. She'll have one of them and like slice it and like put like cream cheese or something in it all delicately. I'll just take 12 and just throw them in my mouth. He says, yes, I'll head that way. Okay. Hell yeah. If you make it out this way, I probably won't hand feed you mini muffins. I'll get you a beer though. 3 skindies rolling now. Well, only roll it if you're trying to just, you know, meme off, right? Don't actually do it if you're looking to get good scoops. You have to roll a lot if you want to get good scoops. Exactly, Dwayne. Alright, if you want to try it, go for it, yeah. Good luck, good luck. Remember, you're only rolling amount and speed. You don't even care about optimal range. There's only 2 things that matter, so it's so easy to roll. It's actually ridiculous. I want coffee, chat. I want coffee. Let's look at my YouTube sub fee while I get coffee. Maybe there's something sweet we could watch. The destruction of home computers. Yes. Alright, fuck it. I don't care. Talk to me.
Even Crisis
I'm making coffee right now, that's why I'm putting something on so early.
works on here. There are no GeForce gamer in the room.
We have to use every form of energy we can.
You
What
may
the fuck
actually
is
have
this?
a bunch of chips sitting in inventory that I can't plug in. In fact, that is my problem, right? It's not a supply issue of chips.
And who doesn't love easy money?
Over $1 trillion overall market
What is this intro? Whew.
as we get through 2030.
That'll be
What's up,
$8 trillion.
Too many beans. Too many beans. Wow, stop flexing. Bro, what is this intro? This is crazy. I've never seen a video like this from him. Hold on, we're gonna scoop some gas in a second. I'm just making coffee, chat. Stand by. I usually don't put on videos till later. Yeah, I mean, he speaks truth to power, even if he misses the bigger picture sometimes. He's an ally of the cause. Put in Jack chat? All right, hold on. Dude, what is happening with this video? I'm so gripped. No words yet from him? Uh-oh. He's locked out of his own lab. Oh, I packed the beans too tight and they won't grind. Holy shit, chat. The beans are too tight, chat. Chat, don't pack your beans too tight in your
You should have the
burger.
most memory you can, the most bandwidth you can.
There we go.
Lots of memory, lots of everything.
Do something back into your business. That's all.
Generating 3 additional frames for every frame that we calculate.
Bro, what the fuck is this video? What is this?
It can predict the future. So this is one of the incredible capabilities of artificial intelligence.
He's doing a fucking video essay. What's up, Hacksaw? Good to see you. I'm making coffee, that's why I'm watching this. Hold on. Yeah, I did, Conan, right? Yep. I was like...
Jesus Christ.
You should have lots of flops and lots of bandwidth.
Oh, this is a 3-minute cold intro. What the dude, I need this energy right now.
Wait for it. Even prices force no GeForce gamer.
Yo, the subscription costs are hitting him. This video's clickbait. This video is
We brought you
awesome.
this video with the new limited edition
never seen an
Disappointment
intro.
Tour PC t-shirt on store.gamersnexus.net. Like
Oh.
a banned tour date shirt of
Sell it.
never-ending disappointment, this shirt features redacted GPUs
Bro, he
on the
literally just
front
did a
that were
movie.
vaporized by the AI industry. There's also a redacted
You just did a small movie like he's a video essayist all of a sudden. That's so crazy. I've never seen anything like it. What the fuck?
2025 had some good news and some bad. But for the good news, the 9950X 3D launched early in the year. It was a normal CPU launch. There was nothing weird about it. It did what they said it would do. And that's pretty positive these days. Intel launched the B570, following up its B580 Battlemage series cards from the end of 2024.
You guys heard 5090s are going to cost $5,000 next year? That's just a rumor.
And the B570 also did fine in testing, and when we revisited Intel's Arc drivers for the GPUs, we found that they had significantly improved in a way that really changed how we might
I'm going to start
recommend Intel
downgrading
Arc.
my
And that
computer.
was
I think
great
it's going to be
news
cool
for
to downgrade your
Intel
computer
for
in the
GPU
future.
side. In our first ever Linux gaming benchmarks, we found that
Oh, you bought a new
Bazzite served as
new
an
graphics
overall-
card? Oh, I just downgraded mine because I can get by with so little, and I'm proud of that. That's going to be the future. Watch. Just watch.
reliable platform that makes not Windows gaming more viable than ever before for PC users. In other good news,
What's up,
Cases
Kissimmee?
had an awesome year on our channel where collectively they've probably done the best they've
I'm not gonna
ever
watch this
done
whole thing right now,
at
don't worry.
not sucking. Specifically, Corsair's Frame 4000D, for example, was one of the best cases we tested this year. $100, and now for the RS ARGB version, at that price with the fans included, that's a pretty solid offering. The Fractal Meshify 3 case was another of the top performers and top recommendations for us, where in our best cases roundup for this year, we gave this the best overall case. Lian Li launched its 217
What's up,
Infinity,
Sibby?
which we're still working on reviewing separately, but it does a great job to having a new approach for the front panel where they've embedded fans in the glass. So finally,
Sebby, thank
you can
you.
have your
Waypoint
glass
reached.
and eat it too. The Silverstone launched its FLPO2, which is one of the coolest cases we've looked at in a long time.
I'm skipping the positives. I'm skipping the positives.
here
I don't want to hear the
for
positives.
stuff
I
like-
don't want to hear anything good that's happened this year. All I want to hear is how expensive everything is, how bad everything is, how bad the future is, how bleak the future is. I want to hear how companies are fucking us. I'm trying to whip myself into a frenzy is what I want to do. Okay,
This.
I'm just being honest. That's all I
The
want.
disappointments of
So miss me with the
2025.
goods.
A lot of this comes back to everyone's favorite buzzword, AI, which we thought was bad last year, but this year, AI went from bullshit marketing to full-on grift as the tech
Cases.
industry's two favorite letters prop up the global
We had some good
economy.
My sense
cases.
is that we're probably, a couple of $100 billion,
Boo!
maybe a few $100 billion into a
Boo!
multi-trillion-dollar infrastructure
Boo!
build-out.
We're not Enron. Boo!
We see this massive opportunity, really over $1 trillion, overall market as we get through 2030.
Boo!
How many trillions of dollars of computing infrastructures in the world? That has to be refreshed.
I hate
The
your
thing we
glasses.
believe
Boo! Boo!
Is that we can stay on.
Oh God. I get zero warning that fucking Sam Altman's gonna appear on my goddamn monitor. I don't get any warning. What is this video, dude?
A very steep
Ugh!
growth curve of revenue for quite a while. And everything we see right now continues to indicate that. We cannot do it if we don't have the compute.
And who doesn't
Oh my
love easy
God.
money?
That'll be $8 bazillion trillion.
Not bad.
We have to use every form of energy we can.
The biggest issue we are now having is not a compute glut, but it's a power, and it's sort of the ability to get the builds done.
Okay, I'm gonna take every one of these men and women. I'm gonna put them in a shed. This is not gonna end how you think it's gonna end. Just listen. I'm gonna take all these people with these just absolutely revelatory ideas and put them in a shed, a small shed, some amenities. I'll put a bucket in there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them watch me play like role-playing games only. I'm gonna have every wall is gonna be a monitor. And I'm just gonna play games and just agonize over every choice and backtrack relentlessly. And really my plan is to drive them into insanity in short order and then re-release them back to their companies so that they tank the companies and just fuck everything up. And we don't have to deal with this nonsense anymore. Every one of these people is sick in the head. Just saying.
Fast enough close to power. So if you can't do that, you may actually have a bunch of chips sitting in inventory that I can't plug in. In fact, that is my problem today, right? It's not a supply issue of chips. It's actually the fact that I don't have warm shells to plug into.
And when they're not busy buying more GPUs than they can even use while you struggle to find a stick of memory for less than $100, these companies are exploring the military-industrial complex for their next move.
We work with Palantir to accelerate
Boo!
everything Palantir does.
So that we can continue to be the mightiest technology industry in the world.
Oh my
so that we can
God.
fund the mightiest military in the world. And all of that, I think, goes hand in hand.
I'm happy that our military is going to use AI technology for defense.
I feel like I haven't made it clear, but just in case you haven't been paying attention, I just want to say it one more time with grace, with emphasis, with my chest out, loud and proud, and unrelentingly. Boo! You suck! You suck! You suck!
You can thank all of these people, the tech executives, for the DRAM crisis, contributing to upwards of 500% higher memory prices in some cases, and we can thank them for the brunt of the economic impact being borne by consumers, which we don't think is an accident. Whether that's through you buying components retail at insane prices, where companies like Micron have increased their consumer margin while killing parts of their consumer business to more closely match B2B margin, or whether it's from something else, like you subsidizing Micron's $5 billion of tax breaks, the US government's use of nearly $10 billion of taxpayer money to buy 10% of Intel, the company that just laid off tens of thousands of employees, again, and that has dragged its feet on taxpayer-subsidized fabs, again, or any number of other ways. One way or another, normal people are paying for this AI
If fucking Steve, it's Steve, right? If the Steve from Gamers Nexus ever picks up a fucking we'll say an old hold on, I'm just gonna leave it. We'll come back to that.
Session, whether you're in the US
I'm about to derail
or you're
it
not.
bad.
Undoubtedly, we are in a bubble. It's just a question of who's holding the needle.
Let's start with, are we in the bubble? And I will say, Lauren, emphatically from my perspective, no.
We need to have energy growth very, very shortly.
I expect some really bad stuff to happen because of the technology.
But the good news is, AI does something that humans have never been able to figure out before.
I cannot imagine having gone through that, like figuring out how to raise a newborn without ChatGPT.
The AI
We're done. We're done here. We're done with that. I can't. I said I wanted to get mad and I got mad. So it's like if you go to a movie to cry, to release some emotion, like as a woman or something, or as a man, and you cry, you can just leave, right? You don't have to stay. Love you guys. I just made some coffee. That's why I was hiding behind a video. But I'm gonna switch over to my other characters right now. And what they do. Ooh, I just realized this doesn't work. If I want to switch screens. Just use that for now. I'll keep working on it. Let me look at my characters. We'll get on some gas. We'll hang out together. Look at some Eve stuff. Yeah. What do you say, chat? I actually had to wait for the Proteus to wreck his timer too, lest he sits there in space like a doofus. All right, so what do you think? What if I made a turn-based CRPG like Baldur's Gate 3 or Divinity? What if I made one, but with spaceships? I make it free open source. Charge like $1 for it on Steam or whatever. What about a spaceship game with classes? Why the fuck are there not like hard-coded classes in spaceship games? Why the hell not? That sounds awesome. Not possible to raise a child without ChatGPT. The spiral continues downward. It's like, yeah, it's like, you know how much shit gay parents have to go through when it comes to raising kids. Everybody questions everything you do, right? Like if you're two men or two women raising a kid, everybody's got shit to say to you, right? But like, he's also a gay dude raising a kid, but he also is pushing ChatGPT. It's like it's like, bro, I hope they shit on you for that. Not because you're two dudes, but because like you're literally using ChatGPT and you're making it look like two dudes can't raise a kid on their own. That's what you're doing. Like an absolute asshole. Actually, you want to know something wild about me, chat, before you start going debate lord on me? Is like, I don't think two people are fit to raise one kid. I know, that's crazy, right? I think people with big families that all help raise the kid have a much better, well-adjusted worldview and upbringing than those that tend to have closed-off families or just two people that are only ever involved in life. But I don't know shit about psychology or family. I'm just talking my observations. I've noticed this happening sometimes where I'll open all my clients and one of them will be missing. Definitely a KDE thing. So I got to reboot all my clients. I love you guys, by the way. Kissimu says, Piss Off Steve is my favorite. He's got a bee in his bonnet and not afraid to stop. Good to see you. Thank you for following the stream. Any guesses on the winning bid? Haxor, good to see you. Sebi, thank you for the prime. Too kind. I think downgrading PCs would be awesome. Stop saying AI slob. What's up, Yasio? It takes a village. Precisely. I hope that China is gaslighting these people into an AI race knowing it's bullshit. Okay, that's hilarious. First of all, nice. I love the idea of nation states gaslighting other nation states. It's just something about that is fucking awesome to me personally. It's like they all got together. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. That's fucking hilarious though. Senor Pumpkin Escobar over on YouTube. Good to frickin' see you. I recognize that name. He must be a YouTube commenter. Thank you for coming by. He says, Happy New Year, long live and prosper. Did you hear about the Roost cavalry charge into drones and automated turrets? What is that? What are you talking about? He holds the pose so long it makes you wonder if you're still connected. Grandparents are underrated. Yeah, I never met two of my grandparents. I met the other ones once. That's why I'm so fucked up. I get it. I get it. I get it. Anyway, let's grab these guys and start a little scoopity-doo scoop. If that's amenable to you, chat. Just started using Neri and still get occasional client drops, but seems more stable than GNOME. Neri is the scrolling window manager, like tiling window manager, but it scrolls. That one? Yeah, that looks really neat. I like that. It looks like a great idea. I don't know why we need a new term for it, but you know how people are. I guess they just want to call something new. It just looks like a tiling window manager to me with a nice scrolling ethos. I made a song for your Nomad series. You made a song? What does that mean? Like you composed an instrumental track, like a song? That's crazy. No way. I no, you're fucking with me, right? I must be confused. Don't tell me you made it with AI. Just pretend you made it yourself. Fucker tribe song? No shit. Alright. Alright. I'm interested. You have my attention, YouTube chatter. I'll happily ignore Twitch chat for that. Oh, by the way, in Divinity, I fucking took off my robe on my undead mage, and like everybody was freaking out. They're like, "Oh my god, it's an undead." I'm like, "Oh shit, that's not allowed." I literally got undressed and everybody started killing me. It was like, wow, that is crazy. Composed it using the sample from C7 Clans combat music. Awesome. Yeah, if it's not just like AI generated, send it to me. Even if it's AI, send it to me. Just tell me. Maybe it's fun. I would love people to make songs for that series. I've never even thought of such a thing. I would love that. That's like, that sounds amazing. Use AI for the vocals? Yeah, just tell me whatever you did. That's fine. I'll still listen to it. Pretty much with creative works, like if I just hope people are honest. That's all. If somebody wants to not listen to something, fine. I'm pretty against AI, right? But I still am curious enough to hear this, so I'm just glad you told me. That's all. Thank you. Posted Laura's Discord? Really? Can you post it to mine? Hold on. Hold on, let me catch up on Twitch chat. Let me give you my Discord link. It's empirically true that current isolated society is doing much worth regarding raising kids and say 30 years ago when neighbors' families all took part. I mean, listen, I believe you, but I don't know. I'm trying to say, like, I don't know anything about it. I'm just saying that it seems like the more hands, you know, getting their hands and spoons in the pot, the better the sauce when it comes to people. That's what I kind of notice in life. And whether that's true or not, I don't know. So if you're backing me up, good looks. I'll take it. I'll take the evidence. I love it. I just want to make sure you guys know I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about on this one, at least. Well, on most things, to be fair. Good man. He holds the post so long it makes you wonder. Tier 5 map, let's go. Good man. Enjoy PoE, dude, for real. I'm going to definitely play it again. I've been having so much fun playing Eve. I haven't really needed to play other games on stream, but every once in a while, I'll play Eve for a couple hours, play another game on stream. That's more for me than anybody else. For like Eve streamers, or for me, I'll say for me, like if I play Eve and play something else, most people find another Eve stream to watch, you know? So I take that all into account. There's been a flurry of Evo preview alternative for Linux. Which one do you currently recommend? Hey, Core Player, are you on my Linux Discord by any chance? Because we kind of cover this over there, and if you are, no worries. But if you go over to the Linux Discord, there's this section of tools that we've compiled with some of these previewers and like outsourcing to their Discords. I personally use my own script. I just use a simple bash script that injects into QBus to change, or sorry, dbus, QDBus. But Eve Preview Manager from HolyLag, I think, is the most feature-rich one now. Obviously, Nicotine was really cool as well. Eval Preview is, I think, just like a port. Yeah, come by my Discord. You know what's crazy about this Discord, mate? Check this out. Watch this. I made this, I don't know, about 7 months ago. Look how many members we have. Like, I don't fucking do it. I just tell people about it on stream, that's it. 767 Eve on Linux users. What the fuck? Yeah, obviously, like, there's something there. You're welcome to come hang out. We have a wiki. largely written by Taravan, who's not a part of the group anymore, but thank you for that, obviously, Taravan. I hope you're doing well. But he wrote like a lot of the wiki posts, wiki entries that we have about how to get set up. We have guides there that try to like work with people when they need help. It's actually awesome. Lobus has posted, good man. Dark Sun 69. What's up? Started getting back into PoE2 Druid this time. Fuck Warriors. Druid shapeshifting, right? I'm glad you're off of Warriors. I don't know, dude. Dwayne, you're a stubborn guy. You know that works against you in life, bro. You know that, right? Like, sometimes your stubbornness is good, but like sometimes it works against you. I feel like class-based games, bro, you would have so much more fun branching out and trying different things. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I just don't know you well enough. But like, you know, when you're right in an argument, it's good to be stubborn and not just be swayed. And that's a good example, right? When I'm talking about like input broadcasting and shit, that was a good example, right? Of you benefiting from it. Haxter says, I love watching Eve streams. Exactly. That's what I have. I have an Eve community here. And I for a while, I literally didn't understand like what any of that meant. But for as long as I play the game, I'll keep streaming. If I stop playing it myself, I'm obviously not going to stream it. Even if I stop playing, I'd still probably come back to make a Nomad Tale once a year. But I don't see any reason why I'm going to stop playing this game. It's expensive as fuck to run so many accounts, but you guys sub to me, so it's like, it's not like I'm losing money by playing Eve. I make a bunch of money, technically. We're not talking retirement funds, but it's a couple bucks. It definitely more than pays for what we got to do for Eve, so thank you guys for that. So I have that not working against me, which is a reason why I can't imagine quitting, right? You guys fixed it so I can't quit. Scumbags. I definitely need a new fucking chair. I think I'm gonna get like an office chair. One of the ones people recommend or something. Just fucking pay it off over time or something if it's too expensive. You know what I mean? Feel free to use the song however you want. No doubt, no doubt. I'm definitely gonna listen to it later. I'll let you know. How long does it take for new stakes to spawn? What are we talking about? In JSpace? That's a question that like there's technically an answer, but nobody could tell you academically what it is other than the devs. Yeah, it's totally dependent on what region you're in, maybe what constellation you're in, how many sites are currently there, right? I can say that generally, vibes based, that the more dead a wormhole is, the fewer sites in it, the more likely sites are to spawn. But that's not something you can calculate easily. I can also guarantee you that there's a ping respawn mechanic. When a site dies, it goes somewhere else in the region or constellation, depending on what it is. Because JSpace regions and constellations are disconnected, it gets weird. But you see this very strongly in like shattered wormholes and stuff like that, where you see shit pinging back and forth, like a silent battleground, for example, coming back to you over and over again. What should I be using for the command burst? No, we're using the new one, Outrider. This is a new ship in the Catalyst patch that essentially boosts as strong as an unsieged porpoise. Has a 20,000 M3 mining hold, and you know, it has 3 turret slots if you want to put scoops on it. You don't have to. We do, but you don't have to. What command burst do you use? Yeah, so the only one that actually increases your speed at which you inhale gas is the one that reduces cycle time. I think it's optimization charge. Yeah. So this is the only one that increases your yield. There's technically one that increases the range of your lasers, but because it's percent based and the range is so small, it doesn't really do anything. The other boosts that people use, including me, are skirmish boosts for speed and inertia that can be relevant for certain strategies we do out here, right? You cannot compress in here. Oh my god, that would be disgusting. No, this is a destroyer, right? It's already really strong. So yeah, I still need a porpoise to do these ops. Do you do skirmish speed or anything? Well, it depends on what you want to do. If you're just doing a spin, honestly, you don't really need to do any boosting. You just naturally outrun everything. But if you're trying to speed tank one of these rats, yeah, you're definitely benefited by both inertia, which is including sig radius, and speed of your prop mods. Both boosts increase your survivability. And remember, you could boost 3 different things with this ship if you want to. There's nothing stopping you, right? You just gotta take your rig slots so you can kind of see. I have a couple in the cargo. In case we feel like tanking something. Lobo, good to see you. Thank you for that, dude. Refurnish. Thank you for joining me. Azza is here. Core Play. You are so welcome. I would not use my script. It's just kind of like my own thing. I did write a GitHub about it if you want to read about it, but I think Holy Lags is probably the one people are using now. I think it's plug and play with all the popular windowing systems, and it's just like straight up like Evo, but even better in some ways, people were saying, which is awesome. I personally don't use thumbnail previews. I'd never use them. So if you never use the previews, you can actually minimize windows that are not currently being viewed for performance gains, because the thumbnail previews rely on it being non-minimized to update, unless it's going to unminimize screenshot and minimize it constantly. So technically playing with previews is a big performance hit, but some people have monster rigs or play with conservative numbers of accounts, so it all depends on your setup. Eve on Linux is largely a question of, you know, how to configure it correctly and how to work with your hardware that you have. I have 16 gigabytes of VRAM on the graphics card I'm using, which is quite helpful for this, which we can see if I open Mission Center. Gosh darn it. I can't grab a window. What's going on? There we go. So you can see that I'm streaming and I have a bunch of clients open. So I'm using a lot of my GPU, right? If I had the other windows not maximized, it would be an absolute nightmare, right? Here, let me show you. I'm going to unmaximize all the windows. Watch my GPU. Or I guess I'm streaming, so yeah. Well, I can't really demonstrate this right now because I'm a dumbass and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but that's okay. Here's my hardware. For example, if I'm not streaming, I use about 30% of my GPU. And if I unmaximize all the clients at once, it goes up to like 80% like this. You can see that I'm using almost half of the VRAM on the graphics card. So if you have an old card, like my old card, this one, this had 6 gigabytes of RAM. Gigabytes, I guess, is what I'm looking at. It had 6 gigabytes of RAM. Which I think is amazing, that I even managed to run 4 and stream and record on that. So this is nice. Obviously, the card itself is not super powerful compared to high-end things, but I don't really play crazy games, don't really care what shit looks like. I have bad vision anyway. What the fuck do I care about graphics? I just need it to perform.
Autopilot disabled.
So I think I have the
Waypoint
FPS
reached.
capped at 90 right now. Ingenic with the Prime. Thank you. How are you, buddy? I'm considering picking up gas hubbing. Is it really as safe as you sound? Well, I mean, you know, I've personally scooped hundreds of billions. Probably is not an exaggeration over the last 3 years and haven't lost a single prospect. So I don't know. I don't know if what else could be considered safe. Now, you can lose these things. But that's why I switched to Syndicate scoops, because I just was not.
Connecting.
How are we doing mining destroyers? What's up, Breffel? Yeah, I mean, this thing is obviously quite good. For me, it was a 20% increase. Just flat 20% bonus to my gas. That was before I rolled scoops. After rolling scoops, yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. What's the best ship to explore and huff in? Odysseus? Yeah, no, I guess a prospect could be alright. What's another one? Unironically, like, I guess if you want to survive, Covert Cloak is nice. Unironically, if you want to do a cheap one, Pioneer might work. You want to take Relic Sites, right? And Scoop. Kind of a tough combo. Scooping is definitely something that, you know, not very fun with one character. Nice to get Ingenic. I'm repairing my second PC, making a cache install USB right now. Ooh, girl. Ooh. That's clean. Well, that's fun. How do you feel about wormhole filament? Interesting. Never heard that idea before. Filaments that put you into wormholes? At random, like a C1 filament? Wow. I love it. Yeah, fuck it. Air out J-Space. Make the blocks uncomfortable. Make the donuts uncomfortable. You got Chlor all excited. What's up, Zeticus? I did get excited. He starts talking about installing a fresh distro. And playing around with some Linux. It's awesome. As long as it doesn't launch into my C2. When's your new gas video coming out? What? What new gas video? Hey, FG, take care. Make sure to tell the boss that I said fuck you. Hard Knocks moving into nullsec anyway. True. Yeah, they got Sov. They Sov boys now. Working suck it. True. Chilled out. What up? G? 0. Huffing gas as always? Yeah, no, I love gas. Tastes delicious. This one is lime flavored. I thought you said you were coming out with a new one with the Outrider? Oh, yeah, in episode 16 of A Nomad Tale, there's a lot of talk about the Outrider, yeah. Let me show you. I'm going to make a new one of these. Well, I made it. It's like 90% done. I'm making a new episode of this. This is what I was talking about. So it's going to be 16. And in episode 16, yeah, we talk about the Outrider a lot. You know what I mean? How much ISK you get of a full haul? Well, I can tell you I have 70,000 M3 worth of space right now to store gas, but I usually fill up when I have 55k. And I leave. So that would just be that amount of M3 times the value of the gas. We can kind of take a look. Let me see if maybe I could sate your curiosity. I downgraded to 33 here. So my calculator is not even going to tell you this anymore because it's changed, but in essence, on this site, I mean, I'd say half a bill maybe would be what we could take in before we have to go back and drop it. Maybe 400 mil on average. It depends on the gas, right? When you upgraded the new fancy ship for gas huffing for the memes? What, Odysseus? Oh fuck, y'all are about to make me play my trailer. Hold on. Oh shit, I said I wasn't gonna do it anymore, but I'm so doing it. I'm so doing it. Oh yeah, baby. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Someone says, when am I gonna use the Odysseus? I don't know. When am I? When am I, chatter? don't know, chatter. When will I use that new ship? I don't know. Just so much fun. So much fun. Oh my god. How much time does it take to make an episode? For me, hundreds of hours. But for a pro at editing, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Well, I'm talking about episodes 10 and onwards. The first couple were in hundreds. But everything 10 onwards were. Alright, so we killed the gas, guys. Well done. We've killed the gas. We've killed it. Guys helping with dreads? Ooh wee. Bad Carson, what's up? Welcome. Black Hole Coffee is here. Trill Die, I don't think I'll do gas huffing with dreads, but yeah, no, the Odysseus is cool. I gotta say, you know, I made a video about the Odysseus when it first came out. My lovely girlfriend drew the thumbnail for that, if you guys remember that thumbnail. Let me look at it. No, I want to look at it. She drew that Odysseus right there, the thumbnail for this.
The Odysseus?
Whoa, calm down. There we go. She drew that. And then I put it on a background and put lasers on it. So when we made this video, my takeaway was simple. It was like, hey, the Odysseus is like really cool, but it kind of is like not that important for me. I have so many characters that can do everything it can do. I don't really need to use it, right? By the way, I'm going to show you a gangster move. Watch this. So I have 5 clients open. Watch this. I'm going to push one button. Now I have no clients open. We call that the Chlorokin close. All right. Don't worry about it. Why would you just kill your clients like that? Well, because I'm lazy and don't want to click log out. That's why. Anyway, what was I talking about? Totally forget. That's okay. We're allowed to forget things, chat. We're allowed to make mistakes. Get messy. Alt F4. Yeah, it's basically like that, but I have a bash script that finds as many clients as there are open and closes them all one by one. So even if you have 1,000 open, it's one key. Also, it's right next to the minimize all clients button I made. So if you push minimize and accidentally fat finger, you close all your clients. Literally, while I'm playing Eve at all times, if I push F8, all my clients close. So if I'm PvPing and accidentally tap F8, it's over, man. Just saying. I mean, I could go explore, but I could also not explore. Just saying. Nah, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's hack stuff. Let's hack stuff, and then maybe I'll go find more gas clouds, or maybe I'll run like a NPSI or something. A little gang action. Rob a couple of bankerinos. We could explore. Look at Dwayne over here. Fucking guy over here. Get out of my brain. Get out of my brain, bro. Get out. And you clear this last data site? Has the cat ever closed the clients for you? No, she doesn't jump up on tables for whatever reason. She doesn't sit on the keyboard or anything like that. I was talking about the Odysseus. Yeah, the takeaway is I don't really need it, but it's a fun tool. And I would love to use it, but I don't need it. Whereas like a person who's like only got 2 characters or 2 accounts, I could see them using this to great effect for reasons you'll learn later on when I elaborate further. Yeah. So what's funny is I can go hack right now and it's pretty OPSEC. It's not perfect, right? But I could OPSEC, go hack OPSEC. Also, if I flip this on, this one, I could go map and explore even on stream. So this is for like mapping and exploring. So I can find and do stuff without like just broadcasting exactly where the fuck I am, right? And you can still feel connected while I'm doing it. That's the point of this one. But I gotta like figure it out still. It's not perfect. I've been sitting at the wormhole entrance since I arrived in chat, yeah? Oof. Feels wormhole man. Lucas, I love my cat though. If she closed my clients, I wouldn't be mad. It's okay. It's my fault for having a unguarded key that closes all of my clients. Wonderlands. Max speed, you can make 1 episode per week? No way, man. You gotta understand, like, sometimes episodes are me just playing the game and recording it, like this one. Other ones, I go on adventures and, like, kind of figure it out and plan it. Either way, it takes weeks or months to record the stuff for an episode. Otherwise, it's just, like, it's just stupid. It's, like, part of the appeal of a Nomad Tale is, like, there's a lot of stuff to think about in there. So I wouldn't want to, like, make more than 1 a year. My cat's been begging me for attention, yeah. My cat's, she's getting older. She's getting weird and awesome. Not like, you know, not like senile or anything. I'm just talking like he should be meowing at me sometimes. Like, hey, what's up, punk? You know, it's great. She's starting to learn how much power she has in her old age. Gaurav, what's up, dude? I got my biggest loot in Null today. What'd you get? What'd you get, Gaurav? Is it Garav or Garav? How do you want me to say that? Riz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Can also pull out the power cord to log out. True, that's true. But I want to stay on the computer. Needle hacking hasn't made an appearance in a while. Ooh, that's true. I suppose it's yeah, I could bring it back, but if I needle hacked nowadays, it would be pretty low key. It would be pretty low key, my friends. Is that too bright? Sorry, let me make it less bright. There you go. Is that better? Chat. There you go. Here, it looks like now I'm the star. For a person like me that's allergic to cats, cats are the devil Bobby Boosh. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're allergic, what can I say? That's tough. I love my cat, though. I like animals. Can the Loki run the combat sites in a wormhole? Yep. They can run a C3 site. A Loki could technically run a C4 site, but I would not run a C4 with a Loki. The sweet spot is C3 for Lokis and Tengus. Time to run some combat sites then. Solo Wormhole Nomad Part 3, the big catch. He's got his blog. Oh, he still does the EM dash with the bold shit. Is he still using Gemini for this? I hope he succeeds and has fun. This guy says, what's the point of mining in EVE Online? For the minerals? He means like ISK. Yeah, he's talking about ISK. He says, if I have to mine for 60 to 100 hours to earn useful ISK, I'm spending 20 euros for an extra hour of real life work. Am I missing something? Yeah, some good answers in here. The top reply says, the point of the game is to enjoy the game. Good man, tell him. Wagwan. Yeah, you'll be great. Normal Loki fit would be like 10 MN, large cap battery, shield active tank, ballistic and application in the lows, hams with some range, something like that. Lucy here, what up, gangsta? You can mine any number of accounts and it scales. Semi AFK, 100% true. I'm like gas, right? How you doing, Lucy? I kind of don't know what to say about this. Koname is so extra, bro. Total fucking theater kid like the rest of us. Too proud to admit it. Vakna says, oh, Loki better be able to run C2 combat since you can do them in a Draker. Yeah, this is somebody that's new to it, yeah. They don't really know which ones to use yet. Yeah, Loki's quite strong. It's almost on par with a Tengu. Send me AFK unless you have enough miners that you're constantly pressing the compression button. Yikes. At least we have a button for it now. That is clean. I finally bound compression today. It's like Control Alt Shift C or some stupid shit. So yeah, I mean, we have a bit of a problem with this. This is like a person doing a captain's log, but we kind of strongly suspect that he's typing a captain's log and then having Gemini reformat it, which I just don't understand why you would do that. This loses all appeal to me. Maybe I'm just like an old man shaking my fist at clouds. How do you store your gas? Well, you compress it and you can store it in a porpoise's mining hole. I never did sleeper sites until 2 days ago. I'm using a Loki. That's awesome. Lokis are fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, C2s are good practice. C3, the difficulty steps up a bit, but if you stick to C3 anomalies instead of SIGs, you'll be able to breeze through them in a Loki. Just understand that, like, the battleships do a lot of damage, especially the keepers. So, like, you got in the upholders, you gotta, like, understand to keep your angular, your transversal up. I mined with Oracle Boost for the first time the other night I coded it, and it was insane how fast I was filling the cargo. Yeah? So, Weirdball, if you don't have access to a porpoise, I would say you're pretty much looking at, you know, Miasmo, Hoarder, something like that, and just stash a load or two in there, and then bring it back. You only have one Heron? Yeah. Anybody has tips on how to drive rear-wheel drive car on 150 km through a Finnish forest on ice? I'm trying to get a record with a rear-wheel drive car in Richard Burns Rally. Yeah. So I drove an S10. It's a pickup truck. Here, let me show you what an S10 looks like. Chevy S10. Some of you guys know what this is, especially if you're American. So I had one of these, right? Mine had this really cool stripe down the side. It was like beige. It had a stripe down the side. It was like beige under it and blue on top, light blue. It was like a beach S10. But I drove this. This is rear-wheel drive, obviously pickup truck, right? And so in like the winter, you know, you would get stuck on like the most hilarious shit ever. So like I'd have to like throw in like frozen jugs of water into the bed to get it around. You'd have to put weight in the bed to get the wheels to actually apply to the fucking ground. I got stuck one time on like 2 inches of snow, dead ass. I had to put carpets under the tires to get it to move. It was crazy. This looks a lot like mine without... Mine didn't have this hood carve out, which looks stupid. Mine had that beige on the bottom though. That's absolutely... A lot of people still use these in America. What they do is they buy it and they lower it so that like it's really close to the ground. This one has rain guards on it. Nice. Mine had that too. Yeah, it's a piece of shit truck, but it was like an appropriately sized truck. Like this is about as big of a truck as I'd want to drive personally. Just with my fucking personality. But I didn't need it for anything, you know? Just got it from a family member, you know? Cheap. Or whatever. It was manual. It was 5-speed manual, so it was so cool. But like, what pissed me off about this thing was like, say you're like driving and like here's the steering wheel, you know? And like here's the window and here's the door. And here's like the stick shifter, and you're sitting here, like the gas pedal, brake, clutch, all this shit's over here. But, or sorry, the gas and brake are over here. The clutch is literally like all the way up here, like hidden. The clutch is like way up here. It's like a granny clutch. It was so AIDS. What's the cost of such a truck? The costs? I mean, this is an old model. This is from the 90s, so I don't know. The cost of vehicles is definitely higher now than it was pre-pandemic, but a couple $1,000 it used. It's really shitty though. Like everything about it is shitty. In fact, mine was super shitty. Like I remember when I first got it, the family member did like a repair on it, and it turns out they didn't put a C-clip back on the literal drive shaft in the back on the what do they call it? The universal joint. And like the drive shaft fell out of the car while I was the truck while I was driving it. It almost exploded the floor. It was insane. And something else I did was, let me think. Yeah, no, they forgot one of the C clips, you know, that hold the U joint together. Yep. And the fucking thing spindled. It damaged the road. The cops were like, bruh. I was like, I'm just happy to be alive. This thing didn't like kick up and split the car in half. I know that's exaggerating, but what else did I do with this thing? Oh, the clutch. When it would get really hot, the clutch would stick. Like you would depress the clutch and it would not come back up. You would have to like work it back up, which I don't know if you guys, Americans, maybe we have youngsters here that haven't drove transmission or manual transmission. A lot of Europeans do or have. But like if you're parked, if you're like at a stoplight going up a hill and you're parked there waiting for light to turn green in a manual, like there's a bit of finesse involved, right? Just trust me. If your clutch sticks in that scenario, you want to die. You're like missing lights and shit trying to get it to unstick, waving people around you. Yeah, I could have had it like probably cleaned out. I remember asking a buddy about it. He's like, well, that's bad. I'm pretty bad at cleaning and making sure my vehicles are up to date, though. I just put 4 new tires on my Honda Accord. Let me show you the car I got now. Hold on, chat. This is very important. I'll show you the exact car I drive now. It looks just like this, chat. This is what a gentleman drives, right? An old car. Now, mine, the paint's fucked up because I don't really care. And I forgot to wax on, wax off a couple times. And may have parked it under a tree that did damage with all of its pollen. But I just put 4 new tires on this bitch. And I'm ready to unleash VTEC upon the world. Gentleman without a car loan. Yeah, the previous owner is this like 98-year-old dude who bought it new the year it came out and kept it in a garage. And I proceeded to immediately season it like an iron pan, as one does. Finesse involves having 3 legs. Yeah. Yep. Now imagine it sticking. You can't drive? No doubt. Driving sucks. You gotta do it here in my country, or otherwise you gotta live in one of 2 places. I had to get towed down a mountain once because my 4-cylinder stick shift pickup couldn't make it up. No shit, I hate that for you. Sheesh. You guys know I'm certified to drive tow trucks? Almost did that part-time, but I was like, I hate this place. I'm not gonna work for them. Your boy Cloro has pulled a couple cars up on a rollback. Even recently. Started on a stick in the US, 100% of the time on a sketchy hill, someone pulls up right into your rear bumper. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. When you're on a hill and you got a stick shift and you're learning, they always get right up your ass. If you ever see a car that slows down without having its brake lights turn on, guys, don't get on his ass on a hill because he's manual. You got to do the little reverse slip before it's time to go. Yep. Yep. You know, Wagner knows. You need to do is lower. They look really nice. What, the S10? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't have it anymore. I sold it off or gave it away. Had some problems with it. My battery kicked it the other day. I had to bust it, buy a new one, fit it. Ooh. I have a spare battery in my trunk. I also have a air pump I can plug into my cigarette lighter, and I have like a literal like big like 6-ton floor jack and stands in my trunk too. I also have a donut, a couple pairs of jumper cables. I've had a few roadside issues in my time. Oh, lower the Accord? Brother, how much lower could you get that? What, you get a couple inches? No, my Accord's trash. It's not pretty. That's just being prepared. Yeah, the extra battery is a little bit weird, but I've had my shit go randomly. I'm not about that life. I just recently upgraded to the pump that plugs into the fucking car. Anyway, we'll stop looking at cars now. What's the point of mining in Eve? Well, I'd say some people enjoy it and other people get stuck in doing it and never really look at other stuff, you know? That's just how it be, son. It's like a couple of jet cans full of loot, yeah? Serpentis, Angel, boo, boo, Angel, boo, Angel, boo, Angel, boo, Blood Raiders, ew. Literally all of the shittiest relic sites. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's go. I'm not even gonna cherry pick a single can if there's nothing good in it. Mining Eve gets you rocks that build your ship. Smoke rocks. I smoke rocks. Still got a week left in skill training before I can take my prospect out. Be sure. Interesting. You have compression trained up, yeah? Little explorer's trick here. Use a sensor booster with target range on it so you can lock all the cans regardless of their range. Do a quick little reconnaissance here. Check the first can, nothing in it. Lock up the last can. Now they're all locked up. 1 million in there, nothing doing. If you see something you like, drag it to the next row. Nothing to it, folks. Nothing to it but to do it. Nothing in any of these cans, really. We're probably going to abandon it. They've got to really impress me on this last can, otherwise your boy is ghost. 2 million in there? I don't think so. I don't think so. Cloak, as if I never came. I don't even care about popping the site, chat. This is actually called a cherry pick, but like... Wait, what happened to my drone bay? What the fuck happened? This is a cherry pick, but like a fucking stealthy one. You sometimes see this in nullsec when you're doing hacking as a new bro. You'll be like, ooh, Sanchosite. Wow, there's nothing in it. And all the other ones are cherry picked. Peter says you can use Odysseus to hack all those cans from 25 km or so. Did you not see me and Loru? Peter, did you miss that VOD or that stream? Peter. Laura gave me an Odysseus. We went on a stream and I was in the Odysseus, right? I was in this thing, right? And I was literally hacking the cans from 20 km away like this. But you know what's funny is the loot range is still fucking 2 km. So you can hack it, but then you still have to go up here and go to loot it. Oh, you saw? Okay. It's so fucking stupid. And like it doesn't even work in ghost sites because if you hack the cans but don't loot it, the fucking the ghost things will blow it up. It's so funny. It's like, you know, I like the idea of the Odysseus and I think it's a brilliant way forward to kind of inspire people to be nomadic and to lean into these gameplay loops. But the hacking range is just totally ill-conceived and pointless and memeable, so... I'm using the OD to contest the can as soon as I land. You claim the site so they can't get it. There you go. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hacking range cannot hurt. We found people doing creative things. There's also application in sleeper caches. Like, you could potentially hack a can faster or whatever. But it is largely just a meme of a bonus. Come on now. Senyason, how are you? Is it easier for ghost sites? No, not at all. Because again, if you hack the cans, even if you sit in the middle and hack them all without moving, you have to loot them. Otherwise the rats blow up the loot. So you have to get close to the cans no matter what you do. Hacking range, unless you're doing a puzzle like a sleeper cache, I don't think has much application. Now Senya points out that you can clear the site off of probe scanner maybe faster. I don't know, you know, how much faster we're really talking here, but potentially creative application there. Chris, how the fuck are you, buddy? Sorry for the cuss there, but you know, I'm just a bad dude. I'm just a bad man. I'm gonna get kicked off and have to stream on Kick. So anyway, what we would do here is we would just go to this and we would just say scuffed. Just change it to scuffed so I don't go back there, or whatever word you want to use. It's not cussing, it's an expletive. I like to pretend like I'm doing an impression so I can say words like cunt. I'm just like, I'm doing an Australian impression and you really can't deny it. Obviously I don't do slurs and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows, but, you know, I'm working on my misogyny. I'm working on the misogyny. That's all. I'm working on it. If any women in chat want to call me out, I'm around. Hit me up. Yell at me. I need the fucking negative reinforcement. Just get in chat and be like, yo, bro. You got a purty mouth. All right, don't say that. Let's go to another site. Fuck me. Cunt's not misogynistic. Well, okay, fair enough. That's fair. I'm just saying, I say a lot of misogynistic shit. because I'm learning. Same way as Dick on Messengers, yeah, no doubt. You're right, but you know what I'm saying. My shit still applies. It's just I'm learning as I get older and older to appreciate women as the awesome human beings that they are, despite my conditioning. That's what it all is. That's all. Working on it, chat. In that ship, I believe you have to be aligned out of the time to bail ASAP when red comes. Definitely. Yeah, you'd probably want to. Well, this you could probably tank the damn thing. It's got like 100,000 HP with nothing on it. Barely anything on it. The way most Americans say CUNT makes it sound hurtful. Oh yeah, dude. If I ever say it, like, unless I'm like doing a straight impression, it's probably because I'm pissed. I'm just trying to say it's not hard to be good to people, at least from my perspective. I can do it. Alright, we got a can with a couple of loot skis in it. That's kind of cool. Let's scan the rest of the site though real quick, yeah? Another can with loot skis in it. Both of those have loot skis. So what we'll do is we'll pretend like we're headed to this one, but then we'll, at the last possible second, juke out and go to the other one. What's up, Beardo? What's going on? And, oh, we're going to do that one? Nope, not today. We're doing this one. Cans with carbon, epic loot. True, yeah. We do like carbon, actually, unironically. Oh, I forgot I'd have to click when I do this gameplay. That's the worst problem with this gameplay, is we actually have to click through this stuff. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. Where are you? I see you. I see you. You son of a frickin' sea cook. You can't outplay me. They call me the frickin' gingerbread man. I'm gonna dot you down. That's right. Get dotted, son. Let's move to this can next, and then we'll juke back. Just pretend someone's staring at you. You should pretend to do a can, right? And then go to the one you want. Maybe they'll fuck up and warp to that one and be a dum-dum, you know? Give them a chance to fuck up. A lot of people fuck up, including me, all the time. My series is basically a long stretch of me fucking up repeatedly and sharing that information with you, the viewer. As the crow flies. Alright, they're 10 million each can. Pretty big stonks right there, I'd say. Pretty big stonks, I'd say. Now we can actually delete this sig since it'll disappear naturally at this phase. The other one will disappear as well after 2-3 days, but we leave the sig because we want to be able to kill somebody if they go there randomly. You feel me? You know what it is. We're just doing a little hacking. That's all. A little yakking. Is that Shamo Runner? What the fuck? Hey! What's this nerd doing in my chat? This is a nomad right here. What a boyo. You guys don't know Shamo Runner. He he is a C13 aficionado, a Eve Discord manager, runner. And an all-around good guy who may or may not farm emus. IRL. May or may not. No confirmation. I don't want to dox the guy, but he might farm emus. He might have an emu farm. So, he's got that going for him. Is it emu or emu? Listen, I don't know. I just know they call him Rays, and that's awesome. You can kind of see the game with hacking, by the way. If you've ever killed an explorer, you kind of understand, like, they make it really easy half the time. Even if you know what you're doing, it's still easy to kill you. The idea is to show up, get it done, and do it, but give them a slight curveball so that they don't just you gotta break the routine. The average person that specializes in ganking these things, they're at a perch, they're aligned to the site, they'll align to your can, they'll land as you're starting the hack, they'll go halfway through the hack, kill you, whatever it is, they'll bump you, whatever it is they do. Just give them a slight look, and it might fuck them up, and then you can get out of there. Sounds like an emu farmer. Are emus good-esque? I don't know, actually. I have no idea. I just know that I like the guy. That's all. That's my boy. Imagine if they added C7, 8, 9 holes. Those exist, but they're not wormholes. We have classes all the way up to class 18 in this game. For example, we have C13s. We also have Thera, which is a C12. K-Space is its own class. I want to say it's 7 or something. I can't remember off the top of the head. Drifter Space is C14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, right? Or sorry, 15, 16, 17, 18. Those are drifter holes. Pockven is its own class, right? A lot of these classes already exist. We just only really care about class 1 through 6 and 13 because J-Space rules are tied to them. Again, I covered it in a Nomad Tale somewhere, but it's pretty much like The Simpsons did it. You know what I'm saying? A Nomad Tale did it. Good luck finding it, though. In 30 hours of highly annotated content. You nerds. Dwayne, what are you doing? You waiting for me to do a fleet? All right. Fine. All right. I don't want to torture Dwayne. He's a good dude. We'll stop hacking.
Connecting.
I'm going to change the stream title, Dwayne. Expand it even more? Of course, Troll Die, yeah. I'm just being pedantic and annoying with the class thing. Cool trivia, though, for sure. Let me log on Jack the Neil. Let's do an MPSI, yeah? Because you guys are good boys and girls, and you deserve a little bit of shenaniganery in action, yeah? I got a lot of drafting to do for my corp. We're going to write up some documents. I'm going to give some people some responsibility, and we're going to see what happens, chat. My corp is, I'm planning to learn from CrashNap's mistakes, you know, make sure the corp serves, you know, my interests as well, primarily, and that I'm interested in, and I don't go AFK, but also give enough leadership away to people so that I don't have to do everything myself. You feel me? What do I feel like? Do I feel like a bag of wet sand, chat? If so, that's pretty weird.
Connecting.
The fucking sure mode is insane. Is Dwayne in corp? He was also in Hype Train, just saying. No, I think he's doing his own thing. But I'm gonna start doing the corp soon. It's not really live yet, so give me like a few months. It'll get really attractive soon, and people might throw a character in it. I don't think Dwayne's fixing to join though, Pagel. But quite frankly, it's gonna be cool that not everybody joins it too, right? I don't really need everybody to join. Pretty much wayward souls that don't really care for group stuff and want to have their own alt farm in wormhole space and also get together to blops. Those are the people that can join. So, Pagel, how the hell's your day, dude? What's going on? What are you doing right now? You're being a goober face. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind, never to be seen again? Wait, is that the lyric? I don't know, man. Instead of saying fuck tomorrow, that buck that bought a bottle could have struck the lotto. Right? We were beginners in the hood as 5%ers, but something must have got in us because all of us turned to sinners. Never felt like a plastic bag? Sorry guys, I'm just picking my nose real quick. I'll put the camera back on. Fosbat says, support the show by using my referral code. By the way, whoever's using my referral code, somebody used the shit out of it the other day, or today. Thank you. And thank you for using my codes on the stores, too. Honestly, like, it's very generous that you choose me. Thank you. Seriously. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care. I will say it until I'm dead. Hilo says, bars. What's up, Hilo? Gonna join a different wormhole corp tomorrow, but once my coffers are refilled, I might throw a blobster or two your way. Dude, just let me know. Just have fun. That's all I want you to do. This corp is not like get all my friends and monopolize them. It's like offer a home to people on my stream that don't have one. Offer a little bit of cool PvP for myself and others, and keep jamming. But if you ever want to join, yeah, I'm around. Of course. Did some home improvement today, not necessarily, but not fun necessarily, but nice when done. What are you doing specifically? I guess if anybody wants to play with me, we'll take cruisers or battle cruisers right now. No battleships are too slow. And we'll go 5 people, rob a bank. Let me know in Jack chat. Just relaxing bank robbing. And if nobody joins, no worries. I will happily go out myself. What's up, Katza? Minor bathroom you do? Okay, bathrooms can be ridiculous. You know, I've had a couple of jobs where I did general contracting under people, right? So I've seen some of these projects and I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I hate it so much. Just like I hate mechanical work on my car. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I'd rather deal with file systems than fucking dealing with like the size of like a random Torx wrench that's just caked in fucking rust, okay? I can't do it. I can't do mechanical work. I'm such... And here's my misogyny. I'm such a pussy. All right, someone's going to say it's not misogyny. Fine. I am. I can't do it. I'd rather sit here with my beautiful soft hands and just stroke my keyboard than turn a wrench. It's true. It's true. Never did a lot of contracting work, but done a lot of projects on my own and family houses. Yeah, a couple of small stints working under contractors, doing shit like that. Does he only see sub messages? No. What's up, maid? How are you? No, I have a chat box right here. Does he only see sub messages? No way. What's up? Did I ignore you? Oh, shit. Yeah, sometimes I ignore a message randomly. Sorry, I didn't notice it. So, Made with Physics says, hey, I had no idea you live stream. Just want to drop in and say thank you so much for a Nomad TL. Thank you for the kind words. Sorry for missing your message. It's been an inspiration and a great source of insights and information. You'd be happy to know, my dear friend Physics, that a new episode's coming out soon. Stand by. And sorry for the bad introduction to my channel. My sincere apologies. It's because he said bars. I was like, yeah, they love me. And then I skipped all this. No worries. Okay. Yeah, because you wrote something nice. You're like, why isn't he responding to me? That's a good question. You're like, wait, can you see me? Swain with the follow. Thank you. Is it like from League of Legends, or does Swain exist outside League? Oh, I just want to say hi. Roger that. Cats is just saying hi. I love it. Yeah, one time I worked for this dude when I was living in Minneapolis. He was so sketchy. I just got this like random part-time job, and he like had me do like fluxing and like set up plumbing in some dude's basement. And like I literally had no training, no idea what I was doing. And like he taught me a little bit, and I tried to do it, and like it looked good. He like a week later, he's like, yeah, it all blew apart. I'm like, so we got to go back. He's like, we're not going back. I'm like, what the fuck? Then that guy also like randomly stopped calling me to work, and while he still had my glasses in his car, I never got my glasses back. I was so pissed. The guy was a piece of shit. Also, he was also like acting inappropriately and all types of. I was younger. I was like 20. He was acting inappropriate towards like some other worker we had there, some chick. It was crazy, bro. That guy's such a scumbag. He trying to get maps in PoE, yeah. USSF. Dakot Lewin, how are you? Mind if I ask a couple news questions? Dude, yeah, please. We love that shit. Where's PK when you need DPS? Honestly, 2 or 3 people is fun too. Something EveUni. Dude, EveUni fucked us up the other day when we were playing. I was pissed. I was molding. I was like, God damn it. PK is right here, Dwayne. What, did you add him? What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. Alright, we got 1 spot, I think, left if he joins. I don't associate with him in game? Ah, okay. Gotta know how to pull his strings. I like how the streams changed and evolved here. I think we've done a good job. I've grown a lot since I first started streaming. It's nice. I'm still a butthead, but... Selenium, searching for a new corp. Is it possible to join your corp? Yeah. Absolutely. But I'm gonna be very shortly typing up stuff and having a recruitment process for it. So right now you gotta hold off. But if you keep watching the stream, you'll know very quickly. The corp's called ChloroKitties, one word. ChloroKitties.
Connecting.
Someone says they want an OD. Oh, fuck you. One of those cruisers things. Haven't had your coffee yet? Alright, here, take those. Longtime MMO player, back to UO. Yeah, I started on Ultima Online. Right before Trammel came out. So not that long. Have tried to start Eve like 5 times over the years, currently a few years, and curious what the advice is for sticking with and learning with it. You know what, man? I don't think that, I think this is just fundamentally a flaw, you know? If you stick with it, it's because you're just drawn to it, right? You might see the potential and hear what people are doing, but if it's not, like, if you're not staying up and thinking about how much M3 and Iteron can hold, like, if you're not, like, scheming about, like, what fits to use, right? Like, maybe you won't actually want to play that. Maybe it's actually not for you. So I'd say, like, if you're not naturally drawn to it, don't worry about it. Like, enjoy mad other MMOs. If you want to force it and see what mid-game's like, okay, maybe we can work with that. I'm just saying, don't feel bad. But if you want to force it, and just get to mid-game and see what it's like, okay. Yeah, I would say find a group of people that, like, want to have you PvP right away. So, PvP is like the thing in this game that's like most awe-inspiring and like truly hard to represent in other games. There's so many other awesome systems in the game though. So yeah, my advice is like, don't feel bad if the game's not for you, and maybe it isn't. But as a UO player, I almost wonder, like, yeah, maybe he does just need to see mid-game. Dicot Lewin, sorry if my answer was so convoluted. Physics with a follow, bad corpsman with a follow. Thank you, folks. I stream a lot. I'm not streaming as much right now because I'm working on my video. It's almost done. If you don't know what my video is, go by my YouTube channel and look at A Nomad Tale. I'll learn everything you learned in other MMOs. For the most part, yep. What's up, Squirrel? Yeah, yeah. I like the way that works. It's just like Eve's expensive. Like if you're not fucking breathing it and feeling, like, I wouldn't even worry about it. It's always there if you want to do it. PvP is what makes the game work. If PvP didn't exist, then PvE would be worthless. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a prey-predator cycle, right? It's almost like we're dealing with calorie count, right? Instead of photosynthesis, we're drawing mineral from rock. Heffel, good to see you. How are you? 24-hour fleet contributes something like 180 billion to economic activity. Sheesh. That's a lot. That's too much. My friends in my fleet, let me know what ship you want. Let me know. No worries. I will happily, I'd love to buy you a ship right now, personally. I would love that. So let me know what you want and I'll give it to you. And as always, I'll play the bing bong for our audience's joy. Everybody squeals in delight like little piggies whenever they hear this, so today's no exception.
Connecting.
Capsuleers, welcome aboard Flight 420F with service from the Forge to Nullsec. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 5 minutes. We ask that you set your safety to yellow and ensure your ship is insured before takeoff. Please have your home system set to JITA, check your implants, and remember, toxicity is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Chlorokin Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
What up, Geddins? How you doing? What's going on? Chat made me flip my hat around because they said it looked like I was wearing a do-rag. That's honestly like the funniest shit that's happened to me in a long time. My beard is so fucked up. Geddin, what is going on? How's life? We're doing a little 5-man gang here, robbing some banks. We got a full crew here, so we're just gonna go out and see what happens. Sometimes we go out and get murked. Sometimes some of these guys make a couple bucks. Sometimes we get sweet fights. That last one is really what draws me to it. Doing good things. Been playing E for almost 20 years. Been an extended break and now back. It's like a drug. It's That's awesome. Welcome back. What are you doing? When did you quit, I guess, is the question. You might have missed some important stuff. You know what the Odysseus is? You seen this shit before? I don't know if you know who I am, but like people call me like a nomad, right? I call myself a nomad, I guess is one way to put it. This is pretty cool. Has all the bonuses. All the bonuses. Grego, it's nice catching you on stream. What's up, dude? Nice catching you on stream. Yeah, gonna go out and shoot a couple things, I guess. Have some fun. Blow off some Stizime. I like flying this Brutix. I think it's cute. And the idea is, you know, maybe we'll be able to kill some nullsec guy who sucks worse than me, which is crazy. Would you try dread ratting? I personally have no interest in ratting, like, almost period. Would I try it? Yes, sure. Sure. I know the mechanics. I have no desire, though, I suppose, is the word. Would I try it for the experience? Sure, yeah. Furthest I've gone is Marauder riding, and I don't like it. So dread riding is just Marauder riding, but more money, but less fun. More accounts, more setup, more risk. Time to look for a fun PoE 2 build? I love that for you. PoE 2 is hella fun. I gotta be careful playing it on stream. I definitely won't play it for a while. Maybe off season when I'm not doing a Nomad Tale, right? Terra, yeah, what would you like? Would you like a Tornado, Talos, Naga, or Brutus? Sure, I got you. Honorable Geishu's not at my station? That's crazy. Are you already undocked? What a gangster. Alright, so make sure to insure your ship like the Bing Bong said. You get free cash when we inevitably die. Nobody goes home. You go home in a body bag in this fleet. It's just how it should be. If you're mad about it, well, what can I say? If the internet taught me anything, it's too sad, so bad, or something. I don't know. It takes 5 to Pokemon. I forget what they say. But the idea is I suck, is the whole point. That's what I learned playing Counter-Strike in Cal-O in 1.5. And then fucking goddamn 1920s. So I'm gonna need some of these Johns. And maybe I should bring some extra for my boy, Geisha. Yeah. Oh, you already have him? Oh, shit. Alright, well. He doesn't need our stinky drugs, chat. He's freaking prepared. We just need a skin now, yeah? Let's start off with the Weewoo. No, let's start off with the Swamp Bro. I love that one. Nice to come back and find out you have a Corvette worth 6 bill. Which Corvette is worth 6 bill? I think the Reaper, right? Just kidding. Probably some legacy thing. Thank you so much for joining me. We have 113 Twitch viewers. I think that's remarkable that I pull such a crowd these days. I'm glad you enjoy the show, you know? Hopefully we keep doing this for a while, yeah? The Immolator. Wow, that's scary. Immolator. That sounds like a... That sounds like a fucking name for like a criminal that's like locked away forever. Yeah, that's James, the Immolator. CS 1.6 Warcraft 3 mod? What the fuck? Trying to lure some sleepers off cans because I don't feel like fighting them. There you go. That's how people steal Tala cans. My first account was old enough to drink alcohol in most European countries. That's amazing. Gedden says I quit 8 years ago. 8 years ago, but I started around 2 months ago. I'm doing Abyss Rifts. Nice. 8 years? Yeah, you missed tons of stuff. You have so much stuff. So much stuff that you have to see. So if you're brand new here, what we're going to do is go out as 5 little goober faces. We're going to go out as 5 people. And we're going to attempt to rob some banks and make them respond. If they don't, we'll just give the money to a random person in our fleet. If they do, we're going to shoot some broadcasts off and try to kill some people. That's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle, folks. I probably don't need to be so large for this, do I? You know, small man complex there, Chloro. Much better. So as always, put your safeties on yellow and or red, and I'm just gonna play it again. Fuck it. I just like the way it sounds. I don't care. Sue me.
Capsuleers, welcome aboard Flight 420F with service from the Forge to Nullsec. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 5 minutes. We ask that you set your safety to yellow and ensure your ship is insured before takeoff. Please have your home system set to JITA, check your implants, and remember, toxicity is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Chlorokin Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
Yeah, just in case you forgot, now you have no excuse. So if you have implants in right now, listen, it's a personal problem. It's a personal problem. Because you've been warned so many times. Here we go. Let's see what happens, chat. You know what I think is going to happen, personally? I think that this is finally the day where Dwayne organizes the mutiny he's been working on as a sleeper agent for 2 years. I think today is the day where Dwayne overthrows my stream, makes PK second in charge, and starts running shit the way shit should be ran around here. I think today is the day I lose control over my own chat. I think that there's no way out of this, and I should embrace it and just become a chatter in the new stream that is the Chlorokin stream. So, what do you guys think? Is Dwayne a sleeper agent for Vapor? Correct. Gamers Nation, Fierce. Good to see you guys over on YouTube. I hope you're doing well. So we're in Vale. That's cute. Oh, Paragon, never mind. I thought we were in Vale for a second. No banks. All right. That's awkward. No banks. Well. Maybe we could do what Flack does and look for a system with big local. You guys want to help me look for a system with local in it? What the f... What are banks? Haven't played in a while? Oh, we could go to you. There's 11. Ooh. Is there any money in you? Because there's a lot of people there. Yeah, let's go to you. I like Thera, but fuck it. We're right here. There's so many people there. Is there even a bank there? I don't even know how to fucking tell.
Warp drive active.
Let's just head that way. Otherwise we'll just run off the Thera. It's a long way in battle cruisers. That's why I'm not thrilled. So Track, good to see you. So a bank is a building that skims ratting income off of nearby ratters and pays it out over the next X towers. People can come and intercept them and threaten that money. Has a new map been treating you? I love the direction we're headed. I think they did a lot of good work. There's two main things that bother me about it. One is that we still don't have parity with .land for filters, and the other is there's this issue when you zoom in that makes it non-performant, but both could be fixed. Every almost 3 hours. Thank you, Dwayne. He's got the numbers. I'm hoping to go into LWU. I didn't see it on here. Does it even have a bank? Yeah, it has a bank. There's just nobody in it. So maybe we can go in there and just link it until they fight us. Maybe they'll fight us because there's so many people. And if not, we'll needle jag. Yeah, let's just ring the bell. I agree. They're going to see the ships and we'll just keep waiting and see if they want to form. You have an MWU? It's okay. It's all right. Everybody makes that mistake once. What do you think of this best array? Skyhooks or USS? Like if you're in a small gang? I think they're both cool. I don't really have much luck with the Skyhooks though. I think Skyhooks are quite interesting. But maybe not for like a lemming style fleet. Banks are perfect for lemmings. We just show up and fight. If they fight, we fight. No thought required. Everybody can join. I feel like Skyhooks take longer. There's like actual like loot involved. There's some logistics that you can't ignore. We can just asset safety the loot if we want. You know what I mean? It's just chiller. But I think Skyhooks are cool though. I think if you have a tighter knit group or if you're using comms, I think Skyhooks would be a real treat, yeah. Let's just go inside and ring the bell for a couple minutes and see if they fight us. If not, we'll peel out and needle jag. PK pointed out we're near Thera. We're about 10 jumps from Thera, but 11 jumps in a battle cruiser does hurt. Got it. Interesting. Yeah. Feel like the old map was better for jump planning. Yeah, so this is an abstract map, right? So what this chatter is talking about is why this one's not good for jump planning, is because it's abstract. It doesn't represent the real distances. So if you start measuring actual distances, you want to go back to your 3D map, correct? Now, with that said, the 2D map is excellent and it mirrors a lot of design from Dotland. But you see how you zoom in there, like that, and as soon as it loads all that shit, it lags. I hate that. But other than that, I love the design. I love like the functionality. I hope they add more to it next patch. Who knows? Epic bank. Yeah, no, we're just seeing if they'll fight us. Maybe we'll sit here for a few minutes. Otherwise, we'll burn out and needle jack and get a new bank. There's no banks nearby, so we're just waiting. Also, it's like a flashbang. It's so bright. There's a lot of data they're processing in the map. Well, I mean, yeah, but you can cache the data is the point. They just designed it poorly in that way, that's all. When you zoom in, it shouldn't be on the fly calculating every system's label. It should be cached. Simple. Fair, more or less fair. You can look up vulnerable. Yeah, now you can see when they're vulnerable. Yeah, but to actually tell if they have loot, you know, there's like finesse to it, I've heard, that I don't understand. Not when they're vulnerable. That I get. A lot of times the ESS robbing's for the fight, not the money. Yeah, I mean, that's our main focus. That's why we're robbing nothing right now. Seeing if they'll come kill us. In the game. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's saying the line. I love it. Clean. Can still use the old map? Yep. 2D maps there because they're jealous of Dotland. I mean, they should be. Dotland slaps. I still use Dotland even today in 2026 because there's still features missing from the 2D map, right? That's the point. Dotland hasn't changed in like 1,000 years. Don't forget to roll for the 0 coupons. Yeah, who wins 0 coupons? It's interesting to look at this from a faction warfare standpoint. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes there's a couple 100 million in these banks. I mean, the highest I've ever seen was 1.3 billion ISK sitting here, and we just took it, you know? So it can be a little bit exciting. Plexes are almost, you know, almost the same thing every time. There's not a lot of excitement in it. But yeah, I feel you. The mechanics are similar. So there's a couple things if you're new to this. Like, we're sitting right now inside of a bubble that prevents micro warp drives, micro jump drives, warping at all. Right? It prevents all that. So this whole fight is done in this huge restrictive bubble. That's why we're using afterburners, webs, blasters. Because they land right here. Just like a Plex, but it's even crazier because once you're in, you're in. Is it one point of disruption? No, you literally cannot warp at all. Your warp is disabled. Your micro warp drive is disabled. Your micro jump drive is disabled. It's crazy. Prevents cloaking too? Yeah, nowadays. Yeah, you can't even cloak outside of it, I think. Back in the day, people would burn out and cloak their paladins outside the bubble. And then when you come in, they just frag you because you can't get out. If you get on top of them, they MJD because they're outside the bubble. They fixed it. It's like a giant hick bubble on steroids, yeah. Yeah. You want Tibbs? What if we Thunderdomed in here? After a couple of links. Nah, we'll needlejack if they don't go in. They're probably interested. I mean, who doesn't want a cool fight? But we have a lot of damage. I mean, who wants to send their fucking battleship in here? Who wants to send a ship in here right now? Tell me. Brutix, Naga, Talos, ENI. Like, we'll die, but yeesh. You better bring, like, a fucking massive wad of Logi. Just don't shoot anybody, by the way, folks. If you're new to the fleet, don't shoot anybody because you'll get a timer. And then we have to leave you behind and laugh at you. And be like, ah, dumbass. It doesn't limit ships. Yeah, it actually does. Yeah, you can only come in with a cruiser, battle cruiser, or battleship. But no marauders and tactical destroyers are allowed. Which is a new change. Let me open that window. It's too dark in here. Sweet brother of God, mother of Mary Moses. Alright, so the question is, do I eat dinner like an adult, or do I eat a bunch of French toast muffins? And get sick. What do I do? Who wants to link next? I need another volunteer to link. Need a linker. Then we'll jack. Wow, that's a weird sentence. I need a linker and then we're gonna jack. Eat some kiwi. Had a few earlier. Hell yeah, dude. The kiwi don't look too good at the stores right now, where I'm at. They're not doing too hot. Yo, somebody link to that. Somebody practice linking. Put sugar on them and flip them in the pan like you've been shown. Bro, these have too much sugar already, brother. It's not just bread. It's like laced with like sugar crystals. It's actually overload of sugar. If I added caramel to these, I would instantly die. I'm already in bad shape. You know? Alright, they don't want to link. They're scared. Oh, no, they are linking. Okay, never mind. Oh, Dwayne linked forever ago. I feel like this works better if we have like shitty ships, like you know, Tech 1 cruisers. But we have like a pretty powerful little 5-man gang with damage, so nobody's gonna send their thing in here. It's okay. Yeah, Terrence, start burning out. Good call. You're smart. You're so smart. My fucking hero. Yeah, let the MWD guys start burning out now. That's so genius. If somebody comes, you can just slowly, awkwardly come back. Dwayne is spamming the link. I'm being a nuisance. I love it. I love it. That's my boy. Also, kiwi has a lot of sugar, but we kind of like let sugar go in fruit. Can you imagine living like in old times? Like, you know, thousands of years ago and just like seeing fruit, you know? You're just like used to apples or something and like some dude brings you grapes. I'm not saying this happened, but like imagine someone brings you grapes. Like how the fuck You know? That's it. Life's changed forever. There is a tree that makes candy. It's a candy tree. That's what fruit is. The way we use the term culinarily. Culinarily. Can you imagine having to actually forage? Yes, because I probably wouldn't want to hunt. So I'd probably be foraging. Alright, I guess we can burn out, right? Let's burn out. Locals, chicken, bark, bark. JK, I love them. We're gonna do another Needle Jack. I'll warp you guys to a safe arena. Be homeless for a few months? That's pretty much what it is, foraging. I love that. So true. Well, not having to be homeless, but the idea of homeless people being like foragers. Don't forget honey. Bee vomit. Oh yeah. You gotta be the best you can be. I like how we have more Yule lads on D-scan than enemies. There's 5 Yule lads and 5 of us. Why are these Yule lads not warping in here? Oh, because they're haulers and they can't fit? Pathetic is what that is. That's what that is. Just straight up pathetic. Does the bank count as a celestial? So the way it works is there's like a beacon outside. And to get into the bank, you got to take the acceleration gate. That thing is just a normal beacon. It's just available on your overview. Technically a celestial. It is a fixed object. I mean, if Sov could kill their own ESSs, they would. There's no, like, incentive, I think, for having an ESS for them. There should be some incentive. Oh, really? Oh, does it have thermal? Oh, yeah. F. Lads might appear at the gate. True, true. What's up, Rage Kitty? Yeah, I killed a shitload of them earlier. I think this whole track was Yule lads, right? Fierce says dragon fruit. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Yeah, a lot of fruits and nuts. Just the flavors, though, so good. How you doing, Rage Kitty? What's going on? I am robbing banks right now. Praying for rain. This was a pretty impotent one. We could have gone to Thera, but we probably would have got there like a few minutes ago and might as well Needle Jack. I like the call out though. It's nice when chat's paying attention or fleet's paying attention. Where's this safe at? Or this ping at? Oh, it's at the sun. Yikes. That's weird. I'm gonna do what I call a pro gamer move here. Is everybody out of the bubble? Ooh, everybody's out of it. It's hard to see because I'm in fucking white land here. It's just so much snow. I'm gonna warp the entire fleet to some random moon. I'm not even gonna descan for a pause. I don't care. I'm gonna show you how it's done, chat. This is how you FC. There's mining points, right? We could always make a safe in a variety of ways. I'm just gonna send the entire fleet out of Moon. Because fuck Concord. No pause here? Jeez. That's crazy, bro. Yo, where's Geisha at? Where's young Geisha at? Geisha's banned. Should we report Geisha? Oh shit, alright, never mind, he's here. Shh, shh, he's here. Everybody act cool. Everybody act cool. Got me mashing? Huh? 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 don't know what that means. Sounds naughty though.
Warp drive active.
All right.
Connecting.
Let's go to the safe spot and Needlejack again, and I bet you we're gonna hit frat space and we're gonna get blopsed on a 2-jump. We're gonna literally cross jump a blopsing fleet and just die to Mr. Loki Man himself. Marano81, get in. Everybody else with the foulest thanks, folks. You guys are alright. I was worried about you, but you know what? You're following me. Now I know I can trust you. I know how this streaming thing works. If you don't follow me, how can I possibly trust you? That's just the name of the game, Chad. Now we can shoot you? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Big House says Happy New Year. You too, buddy. Hope things are well for you. New year, new you. I feel like you will land in test space and no one will be around for real. Let's find out. Let's find out, chat. We killed a rattlesnake the other day. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Sweet Mother Mary. Mother Mary Moses. What do we got? Nothing. Fuck. Oh, God. Alright. So. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's ref the Pocos. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, we suck. I don't want to Thunderdome BCs, bro. Alright, hold on. We'll go 9 jumps. We'll go 9 jumps for a bunch. Why not? We'll go to LX.
Warp drive active.
We got this. Alright, so battlecruisers jumping 9 jumps. Bit of a long time. We're probably going to get clapped up, especially since there's 0 OPSEC being applied. That's okay. All of these people are ready to clap somebody up if they bubble themselves in red box, right? Nothing's funnier than a saber that bubbles you off of a gate and then tries to hold you there with a scram at the same time. And then kills himself or herself in the game. So let's just enjoy the variety of needlejacking. Sometimes you land right in the fucking business. Sometimes you land out here in Paragon Soul, land of people that really hate other people. Living out here would be akin to, you know, playing Dwarf Fortress by yourself on a computer with no internet for 60 years. I gotta play Dwarf Fortress sometime. I just don't want to learn a new menu system. Dwayne says, ping, let's hope for some pews. Oh, shit. Yeah, Dwayne's like, wait, I live out here. Why are you talking shit? Well, you know, that was part of my calculus. They got minus 2 or 3 points because you lived out here, or live.
Warp drive active.
Yo, what about Type Racer? Were you guys here when we played Type Racer? Was anybody here? Bro, that was crazy. Any actual pro typers here in chat that want to fuck me up next time we play that? You guys got clobbered. Bunch of Europeans like, I don't even have the apostrophe on my keyboard. It was that Bikini Team. That's my boy. He's like, I don't even have an apostrophe. I'm like, well, you know, skill issue. Some of those were hella hard. I'm insane. I was skipping gas, 500 mil setup and chatting in local in JSpace. You're chatting in local in JSpace. Interesting. Guys, what do we think about using local in JSpace? Any thoughts for or against? Funny sometimes. Be like, see how map it up. Wait, what's this mean? I'm sorry. Dwayne says all the time. Yeah, you guys like local in JSpace? Great way to make friends. And it's a great way to stay in shape. Character map. I moved to JSpace after years of KSpace. Yeah. Wow, it's a recording of a TV. This is crazy. It's a recording on a phone of a TV.
For example, I'm here with Rides at 10 Speed Everywhere guy.
Wow, best video ever.
Riding your 10 speed in the rain.
I don't mind. A little drizzle never hurt anybody. I like riding the 10 speed because it's fun, gives me energy, and it's a great way to stay in shape.
That's the same energy. Well, I like to talk in Wormhole Local because, you know, it keeps me on my toes, and it's fun, and it's a great way to make friends. That's what I was getting from this. Sorry for the worst video of all time. JSpace Local can be funny. Yeah, no doubt. Moved in JSpace after years of KSpace. I still don't have it in me to hide local chat. I mean, I keep it like this to see if people pop up. Some people will watch the blink. The truth is I play a mixture of K and J, right? So I use local, but I almost never type in JSpace. Just, I mean, I'm solo. I got nobody helping me. I got nobody to run to. I don't want to fucking run my mouth. What's up, Web Hostage? Character map, thank you. Car map, got it. Thank you, that makes more sense. Yeah, I'd say talking in local and JSpace is totally chill, but I mean, it obviously, it can be a bad look. But it's not innately. Welcome back to the stream, good to see you. I have one on my keyboard, but I remapped my English keyboard to Swedish, so all the things on the right of the keyboard is wrong. Jeez. Yeah, the type racer. Also, the Pictionary is kind of hard for people that don't speak English natively. All my games are biased. Sorry, guys. Astron over on YouTube says, hey, buddy. He says, I once asked the local Dictor crew how much tax I needed to pay to harvest gas. 150% tax. That's more than you're making by 1.5. That's too much. So if you mine $100 worth of gas, you have to pay them $150. That's not palatable. The only thing I post in JSpace and local is GF. Yeah, I think I've done that plenty of times. True. I did it when I excuse me, when I ducked, dodged, dipped.
Warp drive.
No spoilers. Probably won't stream for so long today, chat. I apologize, but go out for a few runs here. Trying to have some fun. Gotta get at least one fight. What the fuck? I'm so far behind. It's crazy. Here, let me give somebody the link. Hold on. We'll do a random.org. Number one.
Drive.
Two jumps out. They're probably a little ahead of me. I told Geisha, who won the role, to just link it. Dwayne says a random sup, or I saw that sneaky, or they go to a peekaboo or whatever. Yeah, when I started off, I actually was a little bit more playful like that. I guess I could still do it. You know, I guess I kind of worry that it's like... it looks like I'm fishing for interaction as like a creator, maybe. I don't know how to describe it. These days. Maybe that's too ridiculous to say, but it's kind of how it feels sometimes. When I'm just like using my characters out and about and talking to people in JSpace, it's like, I wonder if they know me kind of thing. If I lived in JSpace, I probably would use local less, but don't do that because I can't be asked to multi-box manage multiple characters, yeah. Plenty of single boxers play in JSpace, they just do it in a group, of course. Although in JSpace, having two is pretty sweet. Pretty important. But JSpace is cool. I mean, I recommend, you know, finding a way into it at some point and having a good time. For me, it's like one of the cooler parts of Eve. It really takes that whole like hauling your shit to market. It really takes that and really makes it really fun and interesting to me. You have to use tools and all this stuff. Optimize it. Still working on scaling my main. Yeah, no doubt. I've been playing Eve for a long time. My nomading adventures are years old now, so I'm pretty well on my way to whatever type of end game I choose. God, the bank is so fucking small. It's ridiculous. I hate my life. You guys already in it? Man. Just go in there, whatever.
Warp drive active.
Game is playable after dual boxing? Of course. You know, of course, you know, I don't agree with that at face value. He's joking in a sense, but yeah, to speak to that, maybe you're hearing this and being like, "What the fuck?" You know, I play with one account. What do you mean? It's not really like the game starts at 2, but to go from 1 to 2 is the biggest upgrade you'll ever do for your Eve experience, no matter what you do, when, where, why, who you are. To go from 1 to 2 is a big upgrade, but you don't have to. Just understand that playing 1 should be a point of pride. You don't have to like remind everybody you're playing 1, but just understand everything you do is harder. You should be proud of kills you got. Feel free to look at your Z kill and brag. You know? We're gonna go in this bank and just rob the 50 mil here. We missed the bigger pay. We'll just put Geisha back in the pool after this one since it's so sad. But we'll see if they fight us. If not, we'll use another Needlejack and just cross our fingers. This is boring. My bad. I made this mistake. It was better to 2 accounts since the beginning so I can specialize the character. Well, you know, it's like... It's tough. It is tough. Because... Right? This game is perfectly playable with 1 account. But... it is a multi-boxer's playground, and you will inevitably feel left out or feel a form of struggle that doesn't exist for multi-boxers as a single boxer, so no way out of that. But it's playable. You don't need 2. But don't let someone who's going to convince you, oh, you can just play 1 account, that's fine. Well, it is, but you're going to feel pressure. You're going to feel like you're missing out. You're going to feel all types of things. But if you know that and you don't mind that, let's say you're somebody that plays like a gacha game, but you play it free to play, for example. You're already aware of how to dodge mechanics to have fun. This isn't a surprise to you. Should we Thunderdome, or what the fuck should we do here? This is crazy. Unk locked in when a new sig showed up in the chat. I love that I'm Unk though. That's so good. Any Hyperlane users in here? We have plenty on my Discord if you want to come by there. Definitely some people over here that use it. I could probably show you real quick. We have, oh, nobody voted Hyperlane. That's crazy. All right, well, the Hyperlane users didn't vote. They're not going to be represented in the survey. My neighbor told me gankers keep eating his Asteros, so I asked how many Asteros he has, and he said he just goes to Jitta and gets a new Asteros afterwards. So I said it sounds like he's just feeding Asteros to gankers, and his courtmates started crying. Yes! Yes, the coyote and cats meme, but Asteros and gankers. That's so good. Thank you for that, Jacuzzi. Or Jazuku. Thank you. Jacuzzi boy. Yo, that's clean, man. That was amazing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about. That's fucking perfect. Well, map has some null stacks right now. Nice. Play with 1 account for 15 years, completely fine. There you go. Started multi-boxing this year. Yeah. It's been really nice for sure. Yeah, and like it's not even like a surprise. You probably understand it. what it was going to be like. The mocks are off scan. Maybe we get lucky. Yeah, you think so? Maybe they're going to come back and some dummies. We'll shoot something. I don't see anything along though. There's some Iterons. Only play with one account. I tried once. I'll never do it again. Yeah, no worries. I like to remind people that it's okay to play one. I think it's sweet to play one. You should feel proud to play one, but you can't ignore the pressure you're going to feel from people and situations. So if you can preemptively get around that, you might play one forever and always. If you want to get like hardcore and like start wrecking people and all this blah 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 blah, you're talking about multi-boxing, period. Nobody's going out there with a single box wrecking people other than like the 1% of PvPers, right? You feel me? I'm just being real. This is my thoughts. You may disagree. The Iterons are gone. Fuck, it's over. Maybe the corporate hangers will come in here. My main was max security status, -10. Had the multi-box and all to get stuff out of high sec. That's awesome. One of the guys in this fleet was recently pretty close to -10. I think he fixed it for some reason. Got tired of the pirate life. Single account only for corp gameplay. I can't see having a good time with only one solo. Yeah. Just depends. I mean, shit, if I play this game for a few hours on the weekend, you know, I could see running a strategic cruiser and just looking at J space and maybe doing some fun stuff. I'm gonna start moving my slow ass out of here. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, look, this sucks. We're gonna Needlejack again. If we hit another desert, we're Thunderdoming on the spot. Right? That's my promise. So let's try one more Needlejack. Slow boy, get the fuck out of here. Do your best. Slow girl, whoever you are. Whomever you are. Been dual boxing with 2 accounts for 21 years. Can't imagine not having me all with me at all times. Yeah. You know, I definitely played one account for the longest time. I want to say... I'm not sure, actually. 2012, I started dual boxing. I just all tabbed. And then I put one on one each screen. And later I learned to stack them. A lot of people that have stubborn tendencies never make it to like efficient multi-boxing for whatever reason. Being stubborn really fucks you in Eve. It really does. That's why I was like lecturing Dwayne earlier. He's like, "Ah, shut up." Doing faction warfare fleets. I only did single boxing. Yeah. Took a lot of fights that I could. It taught me. There's definitely some rock paper scissors in faction warfare. You're right. You're right. I. One more Needlejack, folks. Ish, you wanna drop or bring it with you? I'll put you back in the pool either way. It's only 50 mil. We can't make him burn up a roll for that. I suck at RTS games, but need the extra eyes and skills to account. Yeah, so you could play Eve with multi-boxing and not play it as an RTS. Now in combat, there's no way out. It's like a crazy like Smite style. It's like Smite is to MOBAs. It's like that's what it feels like. It almost feels like natural selection. You guys ever play that game by Unknown Worlds? It's like an RTS, but like you can play the units and there's like an actual person doing commander. It's crazy. You know, multi-boxing almost has that vibe to it, where like you're just first person managing shit. Now in natural selection, they didn't actually, you know, whatever. All right, I'll warp you guys out when we get out of the bubble. We'll go for one more. Sorry, this is so boring. This is my bad. We got fucking combats out. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's like, listen, dude. This is why we bring Signal 5s, because people like this exist. What's the ring around the outside? This is called a sensor overlay. If you hover it on the outside of your capacitor, you'll see a sensor overlay here. You can turn it on or off. Basically, this shows these things. You can like filter it. This is just for decoration. I wouldn't use this. The actual blips doesn't really help much. I'll be a little more discreet this time. 60 AU, that's too many fucking AU, bro. Sensor overlay is largely decoration, but it also shows you what pops up here. Like these green or red things are from the blue as well. You can always use this at a glance with everything turned off to see if there's structures, right? But I don't really like doing this. I prefer to go to the map here and just physically click on the legend so it blinks on the map. I think it's more precise. You can see there's 3 refineries, 1 citadel, and 1 engineering complex. See? It's just much better. Alright, are we all out? Nice. Oh, he's almost out. They're helping him. Thank you guys for helping him. I should do an updated Bing Bong that like tells people to bring a fucking afterburner. 3 screens is optimal? Yeah. You mean multi-box? Where you put them on each monitor? Yeah. That's for me, that's definitely a trap. Everybody's different. He says, thanks for the bump. Someone says, ooh, take it. All right, I'm going to warp you all off in a second here. Go to the mining point this time. I'll rip the needle jack. If the combats come, I swear to God, I don't even care if we get blobs at this point. I don't care. I'm gangster with it. 3 monitors, yeah. I'll say that, you know, somebody used to put on each monitor, you know? It's nice to use them and, like, be able to look at both of them. And even to this day, if I didn't do combat with multiple guys, I'd probably still opt to put them on monitors. But since I do combat, the benefit of unifying your UI and stacking it is too great, right? Yeah, so we really don't care if they come here. We're just going to rip it right here at this mining point. It's kind of funny. It doesn't really change anything. It's a 30-second one. It's not going to matter. This is why we only bring 5 guys primarily, besides my feelings. But the idea is if you can look at them all, it's really cool, actually. I like that. But to do a command, it's like... takes a while. So if you're somebody that doesn't do combat, like, I actually don't think you need to stack them. But I think everybody should get used to stacking their combat guys. Even if you're a multi-monitor guy. Or gal. But yeah, who gives a shit about my opinion? I mean, I sure as hell don't. Guys, let's see if we get a lucky needlejack. For the love of Christ, you know we need it. Come on. Give me frag, give me goons. I'm happy to get smart bombed by goons at this point. Where are we at? Harrigan Falls. Alright. Okay. Life is just like that, right? I guess we're gonna go 1 jump into 7R and take that. And if they don't fight us, we're thunderdoming on the fucking spot. And we're just never gonna go for an NPSI again. FL says a multi-box 3 characters with only a laptop monitor. The Evo preview makes it easy. Yeah, I mean, what stacking is essentially using like the same philosophy as workspace. You know, workspaces on computers, you know? Like a minimizable desktop. It just kind of mimics that functionality. Just go to Dronesland, slow about that. I mean, we are there right now, right? We're in Paragon. Isn't this northeast? Yeah. We're literally in Droneslands right now, but like, this isn't the best place to be right now. We'll see. I don't know where we landed at. We landed at Super Meow. Their name is Super Meow. Well, hopefully they'll give us a fight, yeah? 117 mil in the bank. It's pretty pathetic. You're on slow space, gotta go there, yeah. We usually just go for whatever's close, otherwise we get blops or something along the way because we're in slow ships with no tackle. Bunch of healers. Maybe they'll reship. What should I train my second character into? You have a second account, you're going to put another character and multi-box them? Well, the first thing, in my opinion, is, you know, either interdictor or covert scanner. I mean, that's kind of where I usually start with a character if I'm going to add up to a setup. Alright, let me random this real quick. This 100 milli right here. 2. I said, want a link for me, Big D, all seductively. Jesus Christ, he's gonna quit Fleet, or he's gonna stay in Fleet extra hard. Think Paragon Falls is more siege green and mix with others. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, we kind of just go where the crystal commands, right? You know, we don't put a lot of thought into where to go. Granted, sometimes we feel it, but I kind of want to say that this is just for something to do in the background. And occasionally it pops off. Surprised we haven't been caught or killed or nothing. Making it look nullsec, making it look easy. If you don't notice, there's a timer here too. This big circle here is another timer. This John. I use Hayless config, rip Hayless, and it works right. Yeah, rip Hayless. You look the type that ride the A-train for the fun of it and wanderlust, Chlorokin? I'm not sure if he's calling me autistic or a nomad, or maybe a little bit of both. Either way, I view it as a compliment. I got love for my autistic brothers and sisters. Sometimes I get jealous. My main skill in the co-ops in Tech 3. Yeah, I mean, so naturally, if you have like a Loki, a Saber pairs beautifully with their Flycatcher or something like that. That's what most people that love PvP do. Otherwise, I would get a scanner, free up your main from scanning, and then start there. Maybe put a dedicated hauler over there. I don't know what you do though, so like, think about what you do and how to make it sweeter. Eve for me is all about building systems and machines and kind of like letting them rip. And then also for me, breaking them back down and not doing them forever. It's part of it. PI too. Yeah, PI is a great passive income. I honestly, like, it's hard not to recommend PI and reactions to people. It's just some people aren't built for it, that's all. Other people got too much cash already. Sino too? Yeah. I would say people that are just getting a second account generally don't have need for Sino yet, but some of them are interested in caps or blops and could use it. I got some guys in my corp that are fixing to try a second account. I didn't even pressure them. I just told them the pros and cons, just like y'all. And they're blopsers, so the idea is if you want to bring your battleship, you really should have a second character with a Sino, period. You can't be having people tow your ship around. You feel stupid. I mean, I still help them. The goal is to grow, but you really do need that all with the, you know what I mean? With the Sino. I got a jack of all trades pilot, 2 minor PI, and a hauler PI for moving my stuff. The first one can fly up to a Rorqual. Yeah, so no fights. So what I think we should do is, I mean, I don't know, maybe time. At this point, I guess it's getting boring. So we could do a Thunderdome. I mean, I guess we could do one last Needlejack. I mean, at this point now, it's just sunk cost fallacy hitting me hard right now with the Needlejacks. Shit. Sino 5 is good for Indie Sino as well because of the tight fitting on the prospect. Oh, there you go. Oh, lighting a Sino on a prospect. You mean Venture? Oh, 7 jumps Thera. Ooh, he said 7 jumps there. That's even closer than 11. I mean, shit. Nah, fuck that. Let's go Thera. Ooh, peep game. Alright, where are we going from that? Where are we exiting? Wink, wink. Do my leading for me, Lieutenant. If you're looking for a fight, my corp did a Sui run in its space doing exactly this. Yeah, well, the issue is we like fighting in it. Yeah, they come, but we can't choose where we're landing. It's based on like activity and random factors. I mean, if I could see the code of Needlejack, my mind would be blown. Do you think they would tell me what the code is if I asked them really nicely? Fountain? Yeah. Yeah, apparently we have an exit to Fountain, but we shouldn't say it on stream because then they're going to go hit on the wormhole and kill us before we can get in. You're not that far. We are actually about as far from Fountain as you can be. Check me out. Look where we are. We're here. Fountain is here. We are so far. But you know, that's okay. I get the shit mixed up all the time. You're probably thinking a period basis, weren't you? It's okay. Some of these regions, I don't know shit about them either. Oh, wow. So how fast that shrank? Gravy says it's a different wrapper for the Posco, like everything else in Eve. Shit. Alright, I don't want to see it anymore. Shrinking. Shrunken. I had Sloppy Joe yesterday. on brioche buns that I toasted in the oven with a Thai chili salad. Taron Voss, Rita, Fleet Chat. Some of the people we've flown with hunt with the prospects. Sign out lets us catch up to them if that's blopsing. True, yeah. Of course. Yeah, I mean, I use a cheetah. I don't think we have anybody in Corp that uses the prospect, but I'm sure we will. So I kind of have decided that for my blopsing Corp, like we'll of course have people, you know, helping out, but like the hierarchy is going to be based around like largely like how good at hunting are you, you know? Like that's going to be a big factor in terms of what dictates the the cadre of people up top or whatever. Are we getting out of here? Oh shit. Okay. Let's burn out. Sorry. Me and the Naga are both like looking at each other like, wait, Dwayne's already burning out. Yeah, I'm the slow one. I'm the slow one. Oh, Needlejack code is just the random number generator. Nah, so there's two types. One of them ostensibly goes to a place where there's not a whole lot of ratting or mining within a couple light years, and the other one goes to a place where there is some ratting or mining within a few light years. That's kind of what I understand it to be. Now, is it actually like that? I don't think so. But in essence, that's what it does. That's why signals generally put us near some bank. But sometimes we end up in the middle of a nullsec NPC space with no banks because it triggered off a miner. Is Tengu garbage for Tengu... sorry, let me reread this. I can't read. It's too small. My dude says, is Tengu garbage for Wormhole PvP compared to Loki, Legion, and Proteus? No, the answer is it's probably worse, but it's definitely not garbage. We're talking about like 90% is good. You can still scram web and fuck somebody up at a cloak. Period. It just doesn't have the same tricks for solo PvP that the other ones have. That's all. But it is the best at ratting. Because it doesn't have to manage drones like a Loki. Gets bonus connect damage against the Omni tank of sleepers, so... My take is always Tengu is the best at ratting, technically. Loki's really not far behind, but for PvP, the Tengu is the worst in terms of solo or dual boxing. That hurts to hear. Nah, it's not like that at all. This is like, okay, gun to your head, make a list. There's no issue with the Tengu for ganking people, mate. It's not really, it's more about scan resolution and decloak time than it is tricks. But I'm telling you, in ratting, the Tengu's nice. It gets extra range. It doesn't have to manage drones. It gets bonus connect damage over the Loki. It's actually fly. There's a reason most people use it in J-Space. But the Loki can get it done too. Sleepers teleport to the second cam while it's hacking. Oh yeah, if you're pulling too far, they teleport, mate. Don't pull them more than like 300 km. Gonna face check ahead? Yeah, no doubt. On my way. Anyone know of any park free ports besides Omaki? Yeah, I think Tama, yeah. I think Abazin has one. I think Huala has one. Where else, guys? Where else are there free port in Losec?
Drive active.
Probably in Blackrise. Beyond Tama, there's some. D-Bar, it's good to see you. If you can make your own crazy ass ship like ship in Eve, what would be the craziest thing you could make? I love that question. Yo, what a cool question. Obviously, I don't have a canned answer for this one. Yeah, so I would obviously immediately go with fleshing out a system that's not been fleshed out. Like make a ship that plays with D-Scan, right? And just like, I don't know if this would be the one for me, but for example, you'd want a ship that can like disguise itself on D-Scan. Or something like that. Or a ship that can light a fake Sino that explodes. Stuff like that. For me personally, I would love to see a ship that auto bookmarks wormholes behind you as you explore and come out of a wormhole. I'd love to see a ship that has like bonuses to scan times the deeper you are into J space place with stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you, PK. I pay for auto bookmarks, right? Auto G-scan. I don't see any reason why some ships could not have a live D-scan. At least once every server tick. I see no reason why a certain ship couldn't have that. I don't give a like, how is that a balance issue? That's a carpal tunnel issue. What's funny about Tengu and PvP is Tengu constantly being recommended for hunting. Well, it's great for blopsing, for hunting. It's got that sweet dank-ass shield tank. Doesn't slow it down, hard to beat, keeps it alive. I remember Tengu being used even 10 years ago in blopsing. Any of the ships can blops hunt. I think they're all great. Tengu's a great one. I'm thinking about using a Tengu. Yeah, Dwayne says, Tengu can be a pretty darn tanky blops. Tengu, sure. I think they all can be kind of tanky. Legion's a little bit less, but can be. But the Tengu is just unambiguously easy to fit and use for blopsing. Pretty quick because, again, no plates or anything. Slippery Pete was awesome. Yeah, it's also dead. Slippery Pete is a nigh unscannable Tengu that uses rails from afar that can't be like combat scanned down. Just kills your fleet slowly. Pack of them is just pretty much game's over. There's a reason they're nerfed. Mobile construction vehicle. Ship that becomes a mobile station players can park and deposit items into. I mean, you ever hear of the Orca or carriers or anything like that? You talk about something else? I mean, what you're describing does exist. Pete's with the other night as FC was peak. I don't remember the specifics. I know who Yellow Knight is. I know he was a good FC historically, and I know Pete's were fucking uncatchable monsters. Oh, like an actual station, got you. Have you ever seen a Rorqual Siege before? It almost looks like that. I know it's not an actual station though. I don't like this song.
Warp drive active.
Nesters need a little more love, yeah. Nesters need to be reworked. I said it in my Odie video. I'm like, yeah, that's not a... Nestor is like held together by like 6 Russian guys that use them to rep Leshaks or something. Like, there's just no, you know? Nobody loves the Nestor. Nestor needs a Kovops cloak, is what it needs. 100 hell, what's up, buddy? Legion seems good as well. Can you use neutralizer? Yeah, of course. Well, somebody said tank wise. I think the Legion's a little behind there in that regard. Just a little bit. Man, I'm like lagging. But yeah, as a hunter, the Legion's neuts are like a natural way out of bad situations too. I mean, neuts are godly. I say it all the time. Legion's only awkward because of how powerful neuts are. What's up, 100 help? How you doing? The recons that don't show up on D-scan? Yep. So I'm basically this style, but like keep playing with these mechanics. Max on scanning, get wormhole auto locked on. Yeah, I would love that. Tengu used to be the best all around everything until they nerfed them. Yeah, well that was back when Loki's used autocannons and Proteus couldn't use drones yet. What's up, Vieric Gaming? How you doing? Any idea how to rate and do any 5 out of 10 deads with a Tengu? Yeah, I mean, I would just go to the wiki or whatever the survival compendiums are and just follow them wave by wave. It's really not that hard. You can't do a lot against Goristas. I mean, a Tengu should be able to handle a 5 out of 10, so there's definitely something going on there. I would say have your friends look at your fit or post it on my Discord or something, ask for help. If you can't kill them, then obviously check your damage type and make sure you're not like applying heavies to like frigates with no application. Yvonne says 20 more hours until I can unlock the Orca. Holy shit. Is that Linux on the laptop back there? Yeah, both of them. This is Debian 12. This is CachyOS. And the one you're watching is also CachyOS. Do you play Eve? Because if so, you should come by my Eve Linux Discord. Oops. Looted an Orca from an SMA yesterday? You're kidding me. You looted the Orca? I know this bro dude guy. He's good. He said he appeared in my trailer. He looted an Orca. Holy shit, that's so clutch. Big D is ahead, not even D-stab, nice. Someone just link it, we'll sort it out. Just started playing after 5 years. Oof. Welcome back. Wait, there's nobody here. Well. Oh, wait, we're going to Thera. I'm an idiot.
Warp drive active.
Totally forgot what I was doing. Totally forgot we were. Oh man, kids, don't do drugs. Don't smoke that marijuana. Do not do it. You'll look like an idiot. Nah, listen, all the strategic cruisers are good. Don't let anybody tell you that your strategic cruiser is bad. They all have pros and cons, but they can all do stuff. It is end of life. Oh, it's 4, okay. FC, what do? Meanwhile, FC, just fucking cheesing. So, Taryn, if you want to warp to Jack or Dwayne or one of these guys, we're basically going through Thera. Did we get the exit code? Let me see. I guess they don't say the region here, do they? Oh, hold on. Yeah, they do. This one. So, CPD? Oh, no, this is out. UL. Here it is. So, it's UVA. Geisha, Terran, you should stop at a station in Thera and buy an afterburner. Alright, let's go. Want me to face check? Nah, fuck it. I mean, if there's somebody here, we just gotta get through it anyway. You know what I mean? I expect Init to be on the other one, but... So it's gonna be UVA is the out wormhole, but I'll wait on the other side for a few minutes. So I'll go face check, and then if this guy wants to grab an afterburner somewhere, he can meet back up with us. And also, Geisha was asset safety. So we'll wait, you can just wait on the out wormhole. Waiting on in-gate. Waiting in fountain on the out wormhole. It's going to be UVA 236 to UALF is the out sig. Terran, let us know if you are lost or cold or scared. We will hold you tight. Elnor says, check it, see if you have the moth. What does that mean? I don't know what that means either. Even with the holding corp, it can still be war deck to own a structure because it can be tied to a corp, right? Well, you can war deck the holding corp, but what's it matter, right? That's the whole point. Also afterburners? No problem, no problem. You can come to us then. This combat probe is on short. That's hilarious. All right, well, we're fucked. I'm just going to jump through and check. Oh, there's nobody here. All right, we're fine. You can take your time if there's any meta things. Using Omarcade at the moment, really like it. My laptop is System 76. I was on Pop OS for a few years. Installed Omarcade and really impressed. Yeah, no doubt. I heard the software is good. Even if I don't, you know, like the guy that runs it. I can't use Tech 2 after... Don't worry, you're fine, you're fine. It was a good idea if you could pull it off. That was PK's suggestion to us. It's like waking up from a coma, Virak. You'll get used to things in Eve. If anybody gets lost, let me know in Fleet Chat. Let's just look for a bank out here. Maybe we'll get lucky. You never know. Ooh, cool. Yeah. Love it. 5 jumps. Oh, we got +1. Or out gate, not death stuff. It's not even out gate, it's out system. Oh, it's a retribution. Here he comes. Here he comes. I mean, he's got to be careful, right? I'm locked out of the wormhole for 2.5 minutes. No, you go UVA. You shouldn't be locked out of UVA. Don't go to the one we came from. Did you, can someone post the folder? Let me see. Let's wait for him. I don't want to leave this person behind. They're learning right now. We should build them up. Thank you, Dwayne. It's the name of a fit. Oh, okay. Moth is a fit. I'm like, what the fuck is the moth, bro? What the fuck does that mean? If we could pop to a war deck, that would be considerable waste. Ah, okay. Well, the idea is you can still defend it regardless of who has it. You know, if your thing gets popped, it gets popped. You're saying a war deck won't. You're saying a holding corp won't prevent you from siege. 100% true. 100% true. And Genix says this time I'm on Kashi. Uh-oh. Saber with a follow. If you see Eve search Signal Cartel or Eve Scout, yeah, no doubt. We linked it, but this is good to know, to tell people. I usually search Signal Cartel to find it. Talon, what's up? Holding Corp's not having to deal with the war deck. Yeah, also to hide an identity if you can help it too. There's two components. Traditionally to dodge the war deck, but in J-Space, Holding Corps become important for hiding the identity of farm holes. Now, the more elaborate the farm hole, the less hiding it matters, but if you're roaching, you definitely want to hide that. Because people don't like that. Some of these guys get offended if you try to dread rat from like some random hole. They're sometimes a bit slow, but it's a free service. It's really good. Yeah, of course. That's what we're using right now. All of us are connected to it, actually. It's funny. There he is. Oh, no, that's not him. It's the other guy. Oh, look at all these pluses. We're getting snipped, guys. We're getting snipped. At least we had a nice adventure. Just sneaking Yaramel. As if you can control Yaramel's wrath. Oh, there you go. We got snipes. Alright, well, let's just fight on the wormhole then, why not? Got some warriors for the stiletto. Oh, they got small stuff. I got caught by a destroyer fleet while we were waiting for this guy. Found it. It's okay. We're just gonna fight here. See if we can get away with something. Augur Navy issue? I mean, shit, that's a fun target. What about this guy? He's like walking right up to me. What the fuck? I don't know if your Logi's gonna help you. I'm about to double web the Augur. Augur's webbed, folks. I don't have a tackle, but they don't know that. Augur Navy's about to get pwned, dude. You better catch reps quick. Bro, you got someone helping you, or you... Nope, just Augur's dead. Alright. Who else wants these hands? What about this Maulus Navy issue? What are you doing? Let's just fight. This is more fun than doing whatever else we're gonna do. Maulus Navy issue? What's up, bud? You want some null? You want some null and void? Sure. There's a Hecate walking up to me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm jammed. Oh, not like this. Yo, who's jamming me? That's crazy, bro. How dare you? Alright, this Hecate wants it. Who else wants? Sci-fi. Sci-fi's too far? Sci-fi's... I missed him because of the jam. Everybody's getting missing because of the jam. Hecate down? What are these dudes doing? I love this. Alright. There's nobody else to shoot. Okay. This didn't end how I thought it was gonna end. Yo, the Brutix is here. Guys, let's burn back to the wormhole. Burn back to the wormhole, fuck it. Let's help this Brutix, yeah? More people are coming. Let's just fight on the hole. What the fuck? We are so strong. They're feeding me? I can't believe that happened. I guess they thought we were gonna run and get caught. Normally we just get toasted. Alright, my infiltrators are wasted. Let's just burn back to the wormhole. And if they don't bring more people, we'll just leave. You can loot this stuff, by the way, if you want. Phobos on scan? Alright, here comes the Cyno. Burn back to the wormhole. Let's just fight that. Screw it. If you need to ping off, you can. Just don't make it too long. The Naga's pointed. Rude. If you have warriors, just throw them on the Leto. Keep them honest. I got jammed by drones or something. I'm not even sure what that was. It's ridiculous. Alright, Stiletto's gone. So I guess the Phobos is for the outgate, but let's just stay on the wormhole and fight until they go away. That's almost kind of fun too. Just don't go back through, you'll get polarized. Okay. How do the lemmings win a fight? What the fuck? Well, that's crazy. That's crazy bananas. Alright, well, there's a Vargur now. Okay, well, you're cool. You saw the Vargur? You got one? Yeah, we got a bunch of kills. That was ridiculous. Is there an ESS here? Ooh. If the guys align ESS, if the Vargur comes, run to ESS. Oh, here's the Leto again. Never mind. He's gonna tackle us. Whatever. Let's just fight on grid. What if we killed the Vargur though? How fucking insane would that be? Just don't go through the wormhole unless you're dying. Oh, he jumps? Okay. Yo, let's try to kill the Vargur. What if he died, dude? Oh, it'd be so funny. He's gonna punch the hole, though. He's a hole puncher. God, by the way, we have no points. They just decided to die to us. There's no Phobos on the outgate. It's crazy. I love it. Link the kills. I got him in fleet. We'll do a run report later when we get some kills and stuff. Normally we just die when we're not in an ESS. I'm just waiting for the Vargur to land. I'm gonna warp everybody to an ESS so he can't follow us. Oh, another Kikimora landing. Okay. Alright, more fights. Get that thing. This sci-fi is about to kick it. Did they just reload the same ships? What the f— Are they jumping through? What? Oh, okay. Alright, we'll stay out here, guys. I guess we're just camping Thera now. What's up, Kobe? We can't really go through the wormhole or through the gate because there's a fucking Vargur and a Phobos there. You know? This is our wormhole now. We will defend it to the death. Consider us guardians, curators, terracotta soldiers, activated to defend the mother technology held within this wormhole. Good old Theracamp with no tackle. We have no points or no disruptors or no bubbles. Almost tempting to bring it back up. Yeah, I'll give you a fleet wing. I mean, we're going to get smoked by the time you do that, but I'll give you a wing. Hold on. My man wants wings. He's not willing to drink Red Bull, so I don't know what to tell him. Not an ad, and never will be. Would be my response. I don't fuck with ads, folks. Your boy, I don't get down like that. No amount you can pay me to play ads. That's right, I said it. There's a crow there. Nobody tackled the crow. Pathetic. Pathetic. Terracotta soldiers? Oh shit. So, tell me someone's already did that. No terracotta? Guardians of the Hole. The Chastity Brothers. What's up, Galgi? How you doing? It'd be awesome if Thera had a grip that actively defend the inbound holes. That would be kind of cool. That would be fun. I guess Init's here now. We got an Init fleet coming. They're like, what's going on here? Something's weird here, guys. Something's going on. I love Init, dude. They're, as I describe them, quite competent. Would be the phrase. The problem with the hat like this is it makes my face dirty. You know, you can't see my beautiful mug. Here's Malediction, bro. Are you serial? I'm gonna blap your face off, bro. You better jump. Man's just double polarized himself in 1 second. So somebody's assembling a fleet to kill us. Shall we bring the ESS here? Yeah, you think so? Sure. You want to hide out and get a fair flight? I mean, everybody just left. Everybody just left, apparently. It's either that or we just go. I'm sure the Varga and Phobos is on the other side of ESC, so we can't really go that way. It likes to brawl, yeah, and it fucks. I mean, I think a fight here would be interesting. We all get we all get 2 lives because we can jump through the hole twice. You guys can get a little taste of Polarity fight. Remember, Polarity is like a 60-second pause combat. It's not like a Stargate. It's basically 2 extra lives. I guess if I see a Varga, we'll dip to the ESS. I just think it's interesting. There's a Tholos somewhere. Jeez. But we have no tackle, so we're fixing for an honor fight no matter what we do, unless we can find a bank to leverage it. So let's see what happens. Tholos is such a cool ship. I want to fly one on Jack, really. Anybody use a Tholos to kill Ishtars before? I'm wondering what type of threat they pose to you. Fierce, take care. Ezanin. Cool name. Izanin. Fierce, I like that. Take care and fly with fire in your hair. And rage in your heart. I mean love. I'll pick one of them at random. 100 MN curse in case of Vargusi. I mean... You're hilarious. I mean, I wasn't expecting to sit here, but it kind of makes sense. We did stall for a little bit of time. We got a little caught, but I didn't expect to turn it. I thought we got caught because dude was learning how Thera worked, you know? Like, it happens, right? It's not a big deal. But I figured that just got us caught, right? Turns out they were stuck in here with us. Jedit Thera, fuck it, yeah, no doubt. Phobos is back on long. They're getting tired of sitting there. Got a couple pluses from Init. You can see the orange on local. Basically just shoot anything you can and stay on the hole. If you start dying, jump through a couple times. You only can jump through once every 5 minutes from each direction, so... If you don't know how Polarity works, now's a great time to learn. If you do, well, have fun. We don't have tackles, so... Want another target potential for Odysseus? It's the first ship I'm aiming for. I'm gonna get it back. I want everything I want to do as a solo pod. Target potential, yeah. So the Odysseus actually can output like 800 DPS with drones. Granted, it's not a very balanced ship, and it's way too expensive, and it's like a fraction of the combat potential of a Cenotaph, but it isn't actually toothless. I would say if you're solo ganking with an Odysseus, you are just asking for just such a bad time, man. It's hard to almost describe how bad of an idea that is. But if you're hellbent on it and you know what you're doing, fine. Yeah, I would go with something that can hold long point with a long faction point and just kill him with drones like a Proteus. I'm asking for it? Yeah, I would almost just sit there at long range and let the drones kill something like, you know, catch some small ships. I'm not even... If you want to kill something like a Praxis or a Strat Cruiser, you'd have to hold it there, scram web, and also newt it down and let the drones kill it. So drone newt for brawling Odysseus, it's weird to say. And then, you just go point if you want to stay uber safe. Honestly, Odysseus are a little sketchy on wormholes, but if you're asking for it, you don't need my lecture, sure. Yeah, we go with as long range as possible, unless you're trying to actually focus something down. Polarity is super important if you're doing rage rolling fleets, yeah. If there's more to Polarity than a 5-minute timer, nope, that's it. That's literally it. That's it. That's all you need to know. Polarity, the whole function of wormholes is 5-minute timer. There's a lot more to wormholes than just Polarity. Oh, my things are about to go kill those hornets over there. That's awesome. Look at this. My drones are killing the hornets. Good boys. Good boys. I'm proud of you guys. Look at him fucking up those hornets. Yup. Yup. Keep it coming. There's 3 more, folks. You're properly educated? Yeah, no doubt. You know, like, for example, there's more to wormholes. You know, obviously we know about how they close, time, mass, that type of stuff. There's also, like, how far you spawn from the center of the wormhole depends on how much mass your ship is. Bigger ships spawn further away. It's really important to know this. That's how battleships can't immediately reactivate it. What about for trapping explorers? In theory, could have drones in a container, uncloak, reconnect drones, point, say a buzzard and or hair. No, you would launch them. You wouldn't like do a reconnect trick. I mean, you could. It's just your lock speed is going to be so abysmal. You could catch AFK people or people that are not paying attention at all. Yes, but really, I would rather you get one character in a strategic cruiser and then on the same account another character in an Odysseus and gank with your strategic cruiser. Ganking with an Odysseus, I don't know how to describe how much I hate this idea. Now, if that doesn't sound good, fair enough. I tried. Mike Trust, I'm assuming this is a Thera guy. I have no idea who's who. I'm barely paying attention, just seeing who wants to fight us. They're basically trying to get together a fleet right now to kill us, which is sweet. I didn't know we could do this. We should come back to this sometime with like slightly scrappier BCs and just feed like this every once in a while when the ESSs go wrong. A strategic cruiser can be tuned to be a pretty okay anti-explorer ship. The best anti-explorer ship in the game, for me, is a bomber. Very easy to fly. Dictors are pretty good too. You guys can kind of see what happens with the warriors here. You can see how they get a shot off, turn their micros off because they get within range, and then have to chase them down again and maybe get one more shot off, and how he can regen past that. This is kind of what's happening with Ishtars, except they have to orbit way closer and the shots come way faster. You can't really orbit at 50 km like this because he's not pointing anybody. Do you know if missiles do less damage when they lose HP? No, they don't. I mean the game object, the missile? No. The payload is the payload as far as I know. So you're talking about like maybe like defender screen, like shooting the missiles or hitting the missiles, yeah. Galga, yeah, it's really important with carrier rolling too. Carrier roll, you can put a carrier through it twice and close the hole instantly. But you spawn a little bit away from it. You're easily killable by people that know what they're doing. It's trivial. The Vargar's back on scan. I have a feeling the Vargar doesn't want to risk it because other people might come by. Do we have any other Warrior 2s here? Anybody have Warrior 2s? We have Republic Fleet Warriors. HPM missiles only really matter if you're shooting at someone who's firewalling with smart bombs using defensive missiles. Yeah, I think so. Oh, look, he's getting fucked up now. My warriors are fucking... Chat, my warriors are fucking him up. Yeah, buddy. Look at him, he's mad. He's like, shit, I need to get out of here. Damn, he's getting smoked, chat. Oh, we got more warriors? Nice. I ain't even got a drone bay. I mean, we're kind of stuck here. Like, let's wait another 10 minutes, and if nobody shows up, we'll Thunderdome and just blow their minds. A scene of fighters trying to find... I mean, if these were fighters, I don't know if they could track them, but they could catch them, that's for sure. Fighters move at the speed of freaking light. 10 kms without even blinking. Doubt Vargar's gonna come anywhere near the hole. I kind of get that vibe too. I think he's waiting for us to go to either a gate or something. I'm not sure. It's a little bit boring, but I guess this is a pretty rare instance for us. So when I say boring, I should probably temper my expectations. It doesn't have to be extreme all the time. We could get something interesting. I'm assuming someone's gonna come and fuck us up. We don't even have eyes on the inside of the wormhole. There could be a massive fleet there. We don't know. We're just new broing it. They had an opportunity to tackle me on the floor and declined. Oh, really? Oh, with the Phobos? Ah, okay. Where was that at? Rocket bombers lock and apply really fast. Yeah, I mean, the damage you need is so unimportant. It's all about how fast you can lock somebody from being decloaked, and bombers are the unequivocal king of it. So true. Gristatorps are more likely to survive firewalling. Jeez, talk about a part of the game that I don't have to think about very often. So, do we just go to ESC and just fight whatever happens in a few minutes, or do we Thunderdome? What does chat think? What do you guys think? By this point, the bank's probably paid out 15 times over. You want to go to ESS? I mean, we're definitely going to get picked apart. That's the only problem. Oops. They are hyper aware of our presence. I guess maybe because we're on the wormhole, people don't know what to do. Nobody wants to commit. It's kind of weird how we're still alive here, isn't it, chat? This is the auger we killed. Apocalypse Now is the group. Anybody know about them? What are they up to? Alright, well. Remember that name? I mean, we're staring at two scepters. It's not like they're going to let us warp off when we go to the ESS. Plus? We got a plus? Or no, am I bugging? Now I'm selling it too hard. I'm like, oh, we can wait. Someone needs paste? Oh, anyone want paste? No, I'm good. Very interesting. I'm not really so sure how we're alive or how we got a couple of kills, but that's fine. My headphones are out of battery. Oh, no. Gotta charge that shit up, boyo. Should I make coffee while we're sitting here? Fuck, I'm gonna make coffee. Fuck you guys. Oh. Holy shit, it's 5:20. Interesting. How long have I been streaming for? Oh god, 4 hours. Oh god. I'm making coffee. When the coffee is done and I sip on it, we will march to an ESS together. That is the timer. It is known. Let it be so. I also have a fleet member whose headset needs to be charged, who can't hear me right now. That guy sucks. Oh, here we go. Shit. Here we go. Here we go, chat. They're coming in for the fucking biscuit. Wait, is it getting rolled? Is he rolling it? Get your webs on him. Give him a little bumperino. Give him a bumperino. Oh, he's so gone. Alright. Is he tanking it? I don't think he can tank us. I honestly don't. Can he? Should we lock up the Ishtar instead? Come on, just... Nah, we'll kill the Praxis. We'll kill him. Overheat. Overheat the Praxis? Get your drones on him. Get everything on him. Kill him. Chase that Ishtar down. Chase that Ishtar down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Switch to Lash. Switch to Lash. Lash. Oh my god, get the Lash. Get the Lash. Web the Lash. Web the Lash. Web the Lash. Web the Lash. Lash is webbed. Lash is webbed. Give him a bump. Oh, he's so close. He's gonna jump through. Fuck the Ishtar. Get the Lash. Oh shit, here they come. Here they come. Lock up the Eris too. Lock up the Eris, but see if the Lesh... Make the Lesh jump. He's gonna jump through. Make him jump. Just don't blow your shit out. Alright. The Eris, he jumped. Eris is gonna jump too. They bubbled for us. That's awesome. Oh! Another Lesh! Get the webs on him. Are they closing it? Is this how they close shit? That's crazy. Damn, dude. Did we lose anybody? How are we so good? I guess we're on the Ishtar now. He's gonna warp off. He's out of the bubble. Get your drones in the Ishtar. Dramio landing? Okay. Massive fleet on the far side? Roger that, friend. You guys might want to stay on the wormhole so you have an extra life to have fun. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down. Stay on the wormhole for extra lives. Good luck. Have fun. Alright, what's this Dram doing? Is he fucking up? Oh, we got another splash. Probably not gonna do broadcast anymore. You guys are kind of on your own. Dram crashed. Rush that. Someone said there's a big fleet and you don't actually go there. Maybe jumping is bad. XD. Let's just have fun with it. Stilettos off. We could obviously chase the Ishtar, go for something like that, but you can just lock up his drones, lock up his ogres and stuff. You see the ogres? Those are viable targets. Got a Praxis? I love it. Well done. Try to kill his drones, they're augmented. They're literally augmented ogres, that's crazy. These are no joke. I'm killing augmented ogres right now, chat. This is amazing. Keep locking ships up and shooting. I got 2 ogres down. I'm nosing the ogres, guys. Oh, I can't nos an ogre. That's some bullshit. Yo, 3 ogres down, chat. Yo, he's paying big bucks right now, guys. He's got sentries out. He's got the fucking guards out. There's an O&I. Oh, is he pulling range? Where are you going? Oh, alright, he's like a fucking micro warp drive stan. I bet he's got a point too, like an absolute chode. The voter. Oh shit, that's bad. That's bad. Did he cloak? Did this asshole cloak? Oh, I have too many targets. Never mind. Alright, I guess I'm on the fucking devoter. You and me, buddy. I'm gonna give you the fucking void. Wanna go again? This was fun, yeah? Maybe I'll take a break and go one more. I'm gonna shoot the devoter because I'm a fucking... Oh, the ogre's back. I'm gonna switch to the ogre now. The ogre needs to die. Oops, I need to repair, don't I? I'm on the ogre. Lock up the ogres. Yo, I've killed 4 of his augmented ogres, going for 5 here.
Has run out of charges.
Kills. Oh, success. There's a Loki here now. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm going for the Loki. Why not? See if this Loki miscalculates his XLASB or something weird. Wait, the Loki's getting cooked. That's awesome. Alright, let's see what's on the other side. PK's about to feed. Sorry, I had to bail. I need to use my extra life. There's an Eris over here, clean. What's that guy doing? Let me put the null in that fool. Let me put the fear of Bob in his butt.
Requires you to have an active target.
Did the Eris double? The Eris is double polarized. Holy shit! I'm about to jump through real quick and kill the Eris. Watch this. This is a pro gamer move. I'm gonna reconnect to the I'm gonna reconnect to the Valks and kill the Ares. Watch this. Ready? Oh, he's running because he knows he's fucked. He's running because he knows he's fucked. Look at him. He knows he's running away because he's a scared boy. Look at him. I'm double polarized. I'm gonna get out of here. Well, fair enough. Alright. Alright, who wants to die? I think probably the softest target I could go for would probably be this Devoter, right? That makes sense. They're pretty bad tanked, right? I'm gonna eject. I have my weapon timer. I can't eject. Damn. Drop a GF in local. That was a hell of a brawl. If you got any kills, post them. I'm not even sure how that happened. Who came to kill us? Oh, they were Thera boys? Give a GF, dude. That was extremely entertaining. The fear of the father. Alright, nobody wants to see Chlorokin's tush. Come on, get it out of here. Nobody's trying to see Jack's ass. Okay. Who's in my fleet? There we go. We'll go 4 to 4. Damn, bro. Did we get any kills there? Because we already killed 670 mil. We killed the Praxis, that was 350. We killed a Hecadeal, that was 214 somehow. What the fuck were you so expensive for? Oh, he had a Dead Space Repper. Good man. We killed this Auguror Navy issue as well. God damn, dude. Why are we so talented? I don't get it. Makes no sense. Praxis was Abyssal Fit? Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god. He had Abyssal and everything. And it was probably all shitty Tech 1 mods rolled. Dwayne says it's so... Look at the top damage. Oh, fuck. Are you on top again? Son of a bitch. He wins every time. It's because he flies attack battle cruisers. I just fly normal battle cruisers. Dwayne wants to go again. I'm gonna bail this time, but feel free to hit up Jack Chat and form a posse. But I'll probably be back on. I'm gonna do some editing later today. I feel cooked already, but that was hella fun. I'm surprised it even ended up like that. You know what I'm saying? Chat, you know what it is. I don't deserve you. You're the best. I appreciate you. I stream a lot, but streaming a little bit less right now with the Nomad Tail. Once the video comes out, it'll be back to spamming streams all the time. I mean, I feel like I still stream a lot, but thank you so much. A bunch of people gave me the primes earlier. Thank you for that. People use my code. Thank you for that. People just generally are positive and upbeat. Thank you for that. Whatever you do, whether you're just a lurker, VOD watcher, or whether you literally mail me weapons grade plutonium for random reasons, thank you. But maybe don't do that because it's probably highly illegal. Rob Haney, take care, Buddy Varick, Gamers Nation over on YouTube. Love you guys. Take care, yeah?
Connecting.
Fierce, goodbye. YouTubers, it's always good to see you guys. And I will, of course, be back soon.